So I hope I spelled it right. Let's see if that works. Come on, come on, come on. Let's mute this one. Okay, let's see if we're live. Aha, can you see me and hear me? Make sure I got my volume and everything up. Please, please, please let me know. How you doing, Knocks Out? I don't know if you can see me and hear me. Hey, Cody. Welcome, welcome. Okay, good, good, good. Then I don't have to check it because I can't see shit today anyway. Hi, Brian. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Nicole. Hoctor. Hi, Dr. GC's Reviews. Mel, how you doing? Thank you so much, Steven. Dustin, Ricky, let the moistness commence. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm going to make it real moist. That's it.
Wendy's pretty frisky tonight.
Oh, yeah. I can't see. I got a migraine, and I'm kind of like a little bit loopy. So, hi. What your name is? How you doing, Bill? Dustin, Scott, Kevin, Pop-Up Man. Addy's, he says, Addy Tuney. So, I guess he's here for you. Not for me. He didn't say Wendy or anything. You know, it's only my channel, but hey, it's Addy's channel. Hi, Patty. Hi, Wyatt. Hi, CS Below. Awesome. Becca, Brian. See, CS Below, he said, hello, Wendy, and then Addy. See?
Nice. I'm just trying to get the show up so I can get the chat up.
Steven Sard, I know. That's why I say it, because nobody else can stand the word moist. I absolutely love it because of that. You know, tell me something not to do and I'll do it even more. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Corey, how you doing? How you doing? Reloading time. Hello. Another hi, Addy. See? It works so good. Tweak, how you doing? DIY down under. Hello, Heather. How you doing, sweetie? Juan, that's okay. Don't worry about it. I talk enough so that you have plenty to listen to while you're driving. Morris, how you doing? Yes, I'm alone. Can you believe it, Tweak? I'm alone with Addy Tuney. He hasn't gotten frisky yet, though. I don't know what's going on. Hi, Ricky. How you doing? Arc Audios. Hello. Forrest, how you doing, sweetheart? Oh, you got it? All right. Awesome. Ricky says, hi, Addy, Patty, Mel, Linda. How you doing? Kathleen, Brody, how are you? So if nobody knows, or if anybody doesn't know, because most of the people in here should know, this is the famous DIYer Addy Tuney. And I feel so blessed to have him here that I actually got a little moist. So it does work.
They're gonna come knocking and take your card away, Wendy.
I know.
I will be needing this back. Yeah.
So that's it. We've got him here. So that's what we're gonna do. Now Fresh is gonna be on, but he's usually on about 7:45 to 8 o'clock. He'll be coming on. Hi, Peanut. He'll be coming in. He's still working, so he's gonna be. I think he's getting off now, and then he'll be home. But if you notice, I got a box here, and I literally asked Addy. I literally just cut the tape off of it today. I have not, as I promised, have not touched it because we're going to do this all together. And I've got everything in there. So I did get these, which were suggested by, oh my God, what's her name? Oh my God.
Lumi?
Yeah, by Lumi. That she was recommending, like, I got 5 different sizes. So, you know, if you like it big, then you like it big. But if you like it like really, really small, we'll throw that out. So then we've got these medium ones. I'll do one of these 3, but that tiny one's just gotta go. So yeah, so we've got these. I don't know if I'm going to be using them, but I wanted to get them because she mentioned it. And as always, we're going to start, you know, just getting new stuff. And I'm trying to do this DIY thing, and I'm really, really excited to do it with you guys all together. I do apologize for not being here last week. I did have a family member in the hospital. They just got out of the hospital like yesterday, or I think it was Saturday night. Just got out of the hospital, so we've got a long road to go. But you know, fingers crossed, everything's gonna go okay. But for now, I'm back. So I'm here. Yay. Right, Mel? I mean, shit, you can't have that small one. Yeah, the box is not moist, but the stuff in it is, so that's always a plus because we do like that. How you doing, Styling Puffer? So I'm gonna go through just to tell you what I've got in here. This is all from Liquid Barn. I want to make sure there's nothing in here. Thank you so much, Birdie. Hi, Pop Up. And then I've got some caps. These are gonna go for my bottle. I don't even know if it came with bottles. I don't remember anything I got. I got poppers. I love poppers. We'll pop this later. Then we've got some of this. All right, these are the flavors that we got. So, hey, Kaylin, how you doing, sweetheart? And then I guess this is a sweetener. So I bought a little sweetener just in case I want some. Hi, Dante. Hi, Kristen. And then I've got this, which is the base, so I don't have to do my VGPG. Correct, Addy? See? Haha, you're on mute. You're on mute. Yeah, there you go.
That's going to come with the nicotine in it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
So this has the 3% to make it easy, because remember, we're starting off the easiest way that you can start DIYing. We're not going to go into that, you know, we're mixing 7 flavors and we're going to come up with the best concoction anywhere, but we're going to come up with something that's vapeable and that's flavorful, because if it's not, I can't take it and we're going to throw it out. So yeah, we're going to do it. I spent too much money not to do this.
And that's going to be
some bottles here.
So it's 0.3 nicotine percent, 0.3%.
Yes. Well, I say 3% because I'm so used to saying. Like,
I know, yeah, it's confusing. Yeah. 3% would be 30 milligrams.
30, yeah. But anyway, it's 3.3%. So this is the regular, like 3 milligrams that we usually do.
Right. Yep. Per milliliter.
So it's already got it in here. So this is going to be the easiest way. And again, all this was purchased at Liquid Barn. Every single thing except for these little, you know,
graduated cylinders.
These things. Those are not purchased at Liquid Barn. Those are purchased at, you know, the other store. No, anyways.
I kind of like migraine Wendy.
I know, right? Hi, James. How you doing? Hi, Larry. Hi, Timmy. It's okay. I wasn't on last week. Let me see. Reloading time. How you doing? Okay, and then finally in the box, what we have is this big scale. So I've got the scale too. So again, all this from Liquid Barn. I bought this. I bought the sweetener. I don't necessarily need the sweetener, but just in case I wanted to have it. And then of course I've got my little bottles. I've got my caps for my bottles. I've got my 2 bottles here. These are the what do you call these? 1 shots or single shots or whatever they are. What are they called?
Yeah, what'd you get? 1 shot?
Yeah. Yeah, I got, because I just wanted the one that you could just put in the base and you're good to go.
Right. Which kind of
so these are I got vanilla ice cream. Yum. I'm dying to try that one. And I've got moon sugar, which is supposed to be like a sugar cookie.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that, but yeah, we'll give them a shot.
The ice cream is the ice cream that Fresh is always talking about is his favorite. This is the one. So
Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. And then I've got the scale here, which that's what it looks like in the picture. And then we can take it out. And I got some batteries here. Yeah, it takes 4 double. Good. Okay. Because to find a plug with y'all is not going to happen. Oh my gosh, yes, Kaylin, I can give you the list. That's not a problem, because let me tell you, it took Fresh some time to have me look. I feel like I'm doing a review. I was like, and here's the warning card, and here's the
and here's a spare coil.
I literally started pulling it out like I was gonna do it, you know?
Yeah.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Tamilin.
Michelle.
I think I'm gonna do both. I think I'm gonna do both the vanilla ice cream and the moon sugar, only because, well, I can. But I do have to re-wick 2 RDAs though, because I did not have time to do that, and I'm so sorry. Okay, so trying to get this scale thing out of here. I figure we got time. That happens all the time, DIY Down Under. I don't really usually get a lot of thumbs up, to be honest with you. Which is kind of weird, but it works. Okay, wow, that is heavy. What the freaking? Oh, I think this is the thing to
power adapter.
No, this is the weights, so that you.
Oh yeah, the calibration. Check the calibration.
Yeah, the calibrating thing, and then we got. This is really light. That can't be the scale. These are probably the dishes that go on top. You know, the little plates, like. I think, but we'll see because we're all here opening it up. Thank you, Kristen. Yeah, see, this is just a little bowl, and then the power adapter, which we're not going to be using this. We're not going to be using the bowl. Wow, I made such a mess here. It's not even funny.
You're going to need a Senate garbage bag to put all that stuff in.
I have garbage on either side of me, and this is funny. Okay, so let's get the scale. I've been waiting for this for over 2 weeks because if you remember, Liquid Barn was behind a week. So I literally ordered this, I want to say 3 weeks ago. Okay, so we've got the scale, and this is the one that Fresh recommended. This is the bigger one. You can get the smaller one on Amazon, but I got the bigger AWS LB501, so this is what it looks like. This is the bigger one, but again, you can get the smaller one unless you're making a massive amount, which we're all learning here, so you don't got to worry about that. And then if you have a fan on, MI3, oh, I don't have a fan on. I like to sweat in here. It's moist Monday. It's not, you know, breezy Monday. I like to keep my moistness to myself. Okay, and then hi, Darcy. Oh, okay. Darcy uses the same. All right. Do you know how to open it? Do I just like force it open or something?
I don't have one, so.
Do I force it open, Darcy? Hi, Charlotte. Yeah, I got it open. I was just scared of taking that off, but yeah. So this is what it looks like. Now this takes batteries, or you can do the wall charger or the adapter. So I did bring some batteries, just some cuss. See, I brought my batteries. And I use Energizer because it keeps on going.
You just want to be that bunny.
It just keeps on going and going and going. So ladies, if you ever need batteries, make sure you get these. But anyways, so never had a problem. Oh, it comes with batteries already in it. Cool.
Awesome.
Wow, that's nice of them. Let's see if that. I took off a piece of plastic on it already, so I don't. Maybe that'll work. Let's see. Let's try that. I mean, I got my Energizer because I love my Energizer. So that's on. That's on. Oh, look, it's coming on. Energizer's for the other thing I have. Okay, so it's calibrated there. Good, good, good. I haven't used a scale in years, back in the, you know, dealing days. But anyways, so where to start? Where to start? I really want, I need a rewick. That's what I need to do. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. I need a rewick while we talk, and Addy's going to introduce himself and let us know where he's coming from, how long he's been there, what he's been doing, what he likes the most, and how long he's been vaping and things like that. Sorry, I have a hair on me and it's driving me crazy.
Well, I like Wendy's channel the best, and I like Wendy's chat the best because I love hanging out with you guys. It's just so friendly and such a blast over here. Been vaping 6 years and mixing 5 years.
Ooh. So now I'm talking about
how I started vaping was I took my mom to a general practitioner because she was going to have a hip replacement, and she smoked for 50 years, and the doctor and nurse looked at me and said because they want you to quit smoking 10 days before surgery.
Right.
So my mom was, terrified. So they said, take your mom to the vape shop. So I did. She quit. So I'm like, well, shit. If she can quit after 50 years, I can quit. So I did.
They recommended it then, huh?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
6 years ago. And then my wife was right after us. So all three of us within 2 weeks were transitioned to vaping. Now my mom doesn't vape at all anymore. She quit everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow, that is awesome. I love hearing stories like that. And it was like basically the family that vapes together stays together.
Yeah. And then there was a new vape shop opened up in town. So I went in there to see what that was all about. And he had some really interesting recipes that he was selling, but he didn't know how to build. And I did. So we made a deal. I would show him how to build if he showed me how to make e-liquid. So that's how I learned.
Oh my gosh, that is so, you lucked out, let me tell you.
Yeah.
When I started, nobody I knew anything about vaping. And I was pretty much a lone wolf. I was a loner in this whole game of life. Nobody else around.
Now, did Sophie come down yet? Did she finally get a house?
Yeah, she got her house and everything. To be honest with you, I have been so busy and going through some things that I haven't even gotten a chance to get with her. I was supposed to be going to the Tampa Vape Show or Vape Expo last weekend. I didn't get to go to that. I've just had so many things going on. I've been behind on reviews. I've been behind on my Patreon. I've been behind on my postings. I've literally been behind on everything except for the tweet wars. I can't help. It's like every time I get a minute, I try to either retweet something or post. I get mad and I want to get my voice heard.
That Aaron girl. That Aaron girl. Oh my God.
Yeah, pretty much. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Patty. Oh, wait, Patty said hi to Aaron.
So you got to take care of.
What size did I get?
You got to take care of you first, Wendy, right? You got to take care of yourself first.
I know, but I feel guilty every time that I do. That's the problem. It's like I sit there and I stress over, I got so much to do. I've got so much to do. I got to get this done. And I'm just like, it's stressful.
You got to take care of you so you can take care of us later. So you got to take care of Wendy first so that we can get some good Wendy reviews later on when you're doing better.
Exactly. Well, I know. And there was like, oh my God, what was it? Somebody just on one of my reviews, what review was it? I think it was this, what do you call this thing? What was this thing again? The Ohana. And people don't, I've mentioned this a couple times in my review, in my live streams before. You don't know what people are going through. You need to really just keep your freaking fingers to yourself and stop doing, let myself feel better by putting somebody else down. That shit don't work. You don't know what I'm going through. You don't know how I've been, I hate when people do that. I just hate that. And it sucks. It really does. There's no way to stop it because, those trolls are out there or whatever. And I understand not to take it personal. But sometimes when you're in that mental state, you can't not take it personal. You know what I mean? I know how good I am. And I don't mean this, like I'm stuck up or anything. But I know my worth. I know that I'm good enough. I know. But just somebody telling you something on a day that you literally did a review and you're like, is it good enough? Am I happy enough? Am I, all these thoughts going through your head, because you're in the position that you're in, you're kind of doubting yourself a little bit, or because you're not feeling 100% yourself. And it was just a wrong day for that. It really was. And then another guy said,
you think of us here and you think of the chat and how many people love you out here, and you focus on that.
That's what I try to do. Mostly, and usually it doesn't bother me. Like one guy, he said something about, oh my God, what was he talking about? Oh, he's like, it was about my intake RTA, the original. And he's like, all these reviewers, they'll always say good things, blah, 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 blah. I always tell the truth. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. I'm going to tell you what I like and what I don't. It's just my opinion. I don't hang with these dudes. I'm pretty much a one-woman show. you know, and for people to say that, that really irks me. It really does. But I was, you know, very nice about it. And he was saying, oh, you know, it's got meh flavor. It's got this or that. And I was like, okay, well, what you're getting is, number one, you're not wicking it right. And number two, your coil placement. If you don't have those two things done, you're not going to get a good vape. And he went on to bash me about, oh, if you're going to be angry about it. I was like, I wasn't even being angry, dude. You haven't even seen angry.
Well, it's kind of funny, you know, these people that hide behind their keyboards in their mom's basement, or
yeah,
I mean, they would never say that to your face.
No, they would not. I can guarantee you that, because Miami would come out of me real quick. Mine is, you know, act and then think when I'm in person. So no. Let's not do that. Elizabeth, how you doing, sweetie? Who else came in? Jeremy, how you doing, honey? Let's see. Tammy Lou, I love you too. Melissa, welcome. Thank you so much, Stu. I've missed you too. Red Robin, yeah. It depends. Everything depends on an RDA, an RTA, or an RDTA. It's all about your build. It's all about your build, your coil placement, and your wicking. And that's just the way it is. It's just, you know, and if you don't know how to do it, then you don't know how to do it. Just admit it, but don't get pissy with me, because I haven't had the problems. He was getting spit back and gurgling. That means that his cotton, number one, wasn't tight enough in the coil. And number two, he didn't have enough in the channels. That's it.
See, that's what got my attention first when I watched you do your builds. I'm like, this is awesome.
I'm all about what my first passion before I even started reviewing was building coils.
Now, how did you learn? How did you learn how to build?
Yeah.
How'd you learn how to build?
I just watched a lot of videos.
Did you? Because I watched Rip Trippers when he was a real reviewer. That's how I learned.
I actually watched him. I was actually making Clapton wire by Green because he made the fused Claptons.
Yeah.
But on his, because of my nails, I can't hold the other spool the way that he did. So I had to figure out other ways. And then I thought about, you know, like the clips, and I thought about paper clips, and, you know, I did them different ways. I made zipper coils. I was making fused Claptons like crazy. And then the Diodalis came out. Oh my God, I love that machine. I would just let it go and I'd do whatever I'm doing and come back, and there we go. So it was really, really nice. But that was way later. But at first it was just regular round wire builds, and then it started fused Claptons and stuff like that. But what happened was that I started, as soon as I saw an RDA, which was literally, I was vaping for maybe 2 weeks. And I went into the vape shop, and I needed something with my coil or something on my tank. And I was like, oh my God, what's that flavor? It smells so good. And he had an RDA. I never even seen an RDA before that. And he showed it to me, and I was like, oh my God. So he's like, here, take a vape. I'm like, okay. I fell in love from that moment forward. And I was like, okay. So what I do is I bought the Kanger Tech drip box, the first one, the original one that didn't have any regulations. It was the unregulated version.
Yeah. With the 5 LEDs or whatever?
No, it had nothing. It was just on and off. That was it. And the thing is it came with pre-made coils that you can put in there, and, you know, you could just replace it, and it was like already built. It was like literally already built. So what I started doing was learning how to wick first. That's why I think I'm so good at wicking. That was my first thing, was learn how to wick it right, and then I got into coil builds. But I started wicking that, and I was like, what? I can wick this. I think I still have like the video when I first wicked it. I was so proud of myself. And I was just like, oh my God, I did this. And then I was like, well, it looks like it's just a regular round wire in there. I got to be able to do that. So I started doing that. And then I got the Kanger Tech Drip Box 160, which was regulated dual battery, because single wasn't going to get me anywhere. It had a bigger e-liquid capacity, and I liked the bottle a lot better than, you know, anything else. And squonks weren't out yet, like really, really popular. So I was basically the one to go for. So that's the one I did. And I actually used that for over 2 years. Loved it. I would, you know, put different RDAs on it. I got the Pulse RDA on it. and things like that, you know, because that was the 22 millimeter when it first came out, the single coil from Tony B. So I put that on it, got a better RDA, and you know, then I just kept going, getting better. But went from the Squonk mod, I actually went and I started getting RDTAs where I could put bigger builds in them. But it was still like it wasn't an RDA, but it was getting closer. I was taking those steps. And then I got RDAs and I just started doing, like, I even did simple coil tutorials at the beginning when I first started with my juice reviews. And I started doing those and I really, really loved them. I would get, you know, not the authentic RDAs, but I always said they weren't authentic just to build on because I didn't have a lot of money.
Well, they were so expensive back then, like $100 for.
I still have never owned a goon. I still cannot. I cannot. You can
get one for like $30 now.
I still just I was like, I couldn't. So I got like the original Velocity, but the clone. I got the Twisted Messes, the first one, but the clone. I got the 9 Heavens, 11 Hells, or 8 Hells, whatever.
Yeah, 13 Heavens, 9 Hells, yeah.
That was one of my favorite RDAs. That vaped like a dream.
Oh, I love that thing.
Too. The color came off of it. I was so upset.
Yeah. Oh, there I am.
Yes. Oh my God. I had the one that had the gold, the pink gold. Oh my God. It was my favorite and it rubbed off. That's how cloney it was. So and then I got the oh my God, my best build that I loved was the one the So Horny or Too Horny RDA. That one I got because of the name and because it took like 6 coils instead of 2.
The migraine. That's the migraine RDA, isn't it?
Yeah. So that one I got, and I just kept going. I just loved doing coil builds, and it was just a dream come true, you know, to be able to make my own coils. And then, you know, I got into RTAs. My first RTA, I actually found it over there the other day, was a Merlin, the original Merlin, just the regular single coil Merlin.
Yeah, it was nice.
The other day, and I got that for like $10 back when I, you know, first started. And I remember getting like 2, just in case something happened to mine.
Yep.
And it just kept going from there. I love RDAs, which is why I love squonking, because I get that RDA feel. But being that I'm out and about at work and I really can't drip, it's either squonk or it's RTA for me. Those are my 2. The RDTAs, I love them, but with just 2 to 4 mil capacity and they soup it up so fast, I can't. I just can't. It doesn't last long enough, you know?
It's so funny how like the RTAs have evolved over the years, you know, like from the K Fun to like to what, you know, like say what Fagan came out with, you know?
Yep. Oh no, they're crazy good. I mean, before it was all straight glass and then bubble glasses. I mean, once the bubble glass came, that was like, what? It was an era of its own.
Yeah, you thought you could buy like a 30 milliliter capacity RTA, you know?
Yeah.
Insane.
And then the Aromalyzer Plus came out and you could do 20.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, the Aromalyzer with the extension tank.
And now with the bubble glass, it's 15. It was 10 with the straight glass, the medium straight glass. So it was 5, 10, and 20. Now with the bubble glass, it's 15. So hey. Hi, Edward. I Go L was your first RDA? Wow.
Oh, cool.
Kristen's was Rebirth. Yeah, Bubble has taken over for sure. I miss having the Kangertech RBA head. I had the RBA head, but it was just too, like, I never really liked it. My first RBA that I ever did, I actually did a review on it, and it was for the Prince tank by Smoke Smock. That was the first RBA because I'm not into RBAs too much. Which one's that one?
The Kangertech RBA.
Yeah.
That's my wife uses.
That's just like the Kangertech coils, which I think I still have some in the box down there.
Yeah, the OCC, right? OCC.
I don't know why I still have them, but anyway, so I had that, and it just kept going. I literally have spent from the time I started vaping till now, I've spent at least $16,000. And the first $9,000 was getting my channel started. is buying everything that I was reviewing, buying the juices I was reviewing, buying all the, you know, the devices and things like that to review, because you need it. You can't, until you're like at 8,000 subscribers, they don't look at you. You know, you might get some juices to review, but you're not going to get any devices or atomizers or anything like that. So I was literally buying everything, which is why I kind of like hoard all my stuff, because that's like, I literally took out a 401k loan from my work to finish, you know, financing my channel, to continue buying stuff. So that to me is like, it's like money in the bank, bro.
And you know, the cameras and that stuff isn't cheap either.
Exactly. So I mean, everything that I've done is just, it's been to grow my channel organically, you know, legitimately, just by doing what I'm doing and learning as I'm going and getting better and better. And I just think that it's just been great. It's just been a really great experience. I've developed so many friendships. It's crazy. And just admiration for a lot of others. So this is my next step, was just DIYing. Everybody's been telling me to DIY for the longest. I'm like, if only I had time. Now the government's making me make time. Because I am not going to be one without no freaking flavored e-liquid. I'm going to tell you that right now, which is why we're doing this together.
All my friends are like, you're going to start a you know, underground black market e-liquid company, aren't you? I go, yeah. My wife already came
started
with a name. I said, no, but I'll teach whoever wants to learn how to do it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I just think that this is just great that, you know, you guys are out there to help people. I really think that that's awesome. For Fresh to even, you know, say yes, that was really a blessing to me, because I literally did not sleep for 3 nights worrying about everybody, my viewers, worrying about everybody on Twitter, worrying about everybody on Instagram. I've been just really just struggling with the thought of, I don't want them going back to smoking. And I literally cried for days on these people. I've heard a couple people say, that's it, I'm going back to smoking. And it literally hurt me to my heart, because they've gone so far. They finally made it to a point, and then to have that taken away from them, or having them feel like there is no alternative, was killing me. And that's why it happened to be that Lumi had actually reached out to me for a question about Fresh's channel, because he had the demonetization thing on, asking me for some information on what I did to get mine remonetized. And at the end, I was like, you know what? Can you do me a favor and ask Fresh to contact me? I would love to see if maybe he can come on, talk about DIY, and maybe teach me. And at the same time, teach my audience. You know, I know that a lot of people in my chat do follow you, or they follow Fresh, or both of you, and they have a lot of experience. But then we've got so many more that don't have the experience. And those are the people that I want to learn with. The other people are going to be there for the questions later on, but I don't want to jump ahead. That's why I'm doing it like DIY for dummies, starting from now. I mean, literally, I want the dummy down type of, like, don't even call it what you think you're going to call it, because it's probably an acronym of something I don't know. Just like, I need, like, dumb it down, you know, pretty much. And I just feel like it's the time to do it, even if we don't have to use it. Say that, you know, things turn around. We don't, but we have that knowledge, you know. What if there is, you know, a time that comes out and you're like, damn, I forgot my e-liquid, but there's a place over here. I don't know. I could come up with stories all day and little scenarios.
Well, it's kind of cool too, because of some of our friends. I just put the link in the chat. Like, if you just don't get it and you need some like one-on-one help, you can. There's an email out there, and you can email over there, and they'll set up a time for you. And there's people all over the world.
That is awesome.
Give you some one-on-one time, and
that is just great. Hi, Sin. Andre, welcome. Hi, Jake. Thank you so much, Jake. That's really great and reassuring. Kaylin is always like my comedian in chat. My mixed experience is the juice added with this juice in a tank is yummy. That's it. That's the list. So the juice in a tank. Can everybody hear me still? Because Patty says that she lost sound. I just want to make sure. Yeah, exactly. DIY down under. I just want to make it simple, especially for the newbies, because my fear is if we get it too complicated at the beginning, people automatically will get off. They're going to be like, you know what? That's way too complicated. I'm out. You know, and what's going to happen when they're out? Then they go back to smoking. That's what I don't want anybody to do. Anybody in here, if you need to talk to somebody, if you need suggestions, if you need DIY, you can even message me and I will definitely get back to you as fast as I can. You know, whenever I have a break, if I'm working or whatever, and get you in contact with somebody, even if I don't know how to do it. I do know people. I just don't necessarily know your answer. You know what I mean? But I'll always get you the answer. I never drop the ball on that. So I just want to let you all know. Hi, Brea. Welcome, sweetheart. Canadian Barber. How you doing? Yeah, the one shot DIY definitely makes sense. So again, what I got in my box, let's see, what time is it? Ooh, we're almost time for there. Okay, so what I got in my box is, let me vape. Yum. Okay. So I ordered everything from Liquid Barn except for these little things here. Well, I call them little, but there's like a really nice size one here. But I'm saving that one for later. You know, that's on the, you know. But so I got those separately. Those I got from Amazon because Lumi said to get that's what she uses. So that's what I got. I got from Liquid Barn a little bottle of sweetener. This could last me like, according to Fresh, even if I used it like on every single mix, probably like a year. So I got a little bottle of sweetener. I got 2 one-shot deals, which are a lot bigger than I thought that they were going to be. But I got a vanilla ice cream, and then I got moon sugar, which is like a sugar cookie. So we're going to be making those. I got some extra tops for those. And then it came also, I got some bottles. So we've got the empty bottles to mix them in, which you can't see with the sign. So there you go. Oh, and they have labels. How cool is that? With measurement rulers. Look at that.
Awesome.
The little ruler and everything. And then I got the scale. And then I got some base. Now the base means that I don't have to mix PG, VG, and nicotine. It's all right here. So basically what I'm going to do is add flavor to this and shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty.
Graduated cylinder one hand.
I'm just going to shake it up, you know? Just, there you go. But so that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm really, really, really excited about that because I don't know. These 2 flavors out of all of them, I can't, honestly, financially, I couldn't really order a whole bunch of stuff because I'm getting the first part of it. Once you get the first part of it, it's going to be a lot cheaper. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not going to even lie to you. So getting the scale or getting the base or, you know, getting set up for the first time, that's going to be where the bulk of your money is. But it's just like vaping. When you first bought your first kit, the kit cost the money to keep it going. You just had to buy juice, you had to buy batteries, or you had to buy coils. So it's like that. So your biggest thing is your biggest purchase if you get the regular or the bigger size scale is going to be this. If you want the smaller one, it's on Amazon, and I'll go over that towards the end, what the name of it is and everything, because I did write it down for my other one. But to get started, everything that I got here, not including these things, I think it was $70. 70 or 77. But I've got enough to make how much? You know what I mean? So it's going to be great. There he is, the one and only freshest of the fresh.
There's your D. Brother Addy. What up, brother?
So that's it. So I unboxed just now. Addy watched me rip the tape. I still didn't open it. So yeah, so I've got everything I need. I got my scale. I've got my bottles. I've got my flavors. I've got my sweetener, which I'm not going to really use. I don't even know why I got it. I got my base, and then I got these little things only because Lumi said so.
Okay.
But I got
what size are those?
This one's a really big size.
Yeah. They're really nice.
Yes. I had the really tiny one, but we don't do tiny in this place.
Fair enough.
So we got the big ones. Well, the big one, the middle one, and I don't know what sizes they are.
Well, Lumi likes
100 mil, 50 mil. 100, 1 mil. I don't know. It's that one. 101 mil. And then 55 mil.
Okay.
Yeah. And then this one is 25 mil.
25
Yeah, 25 milliliter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Lumi likes those because she uses Boston round bottles.
Yeah.
So that's why she uses those. So if
I
you ever
never
want,
know
if
if
you
I'm
want
gonna
to,
get them. So before I forget about it, might as well, just go ahead and get them. So we
Yep.
have those, and they were really cheap. I think it was like $6 for those.
yeah, it's very cheap to get yourself a little bit of plastic labware. What's happening, everybody? Everybody's out there. Hey, Fresh. What's up?
And then I
Sam.
got, of course, my moon sugar here.
Raspberry flavored.
Raspberry seltzer today.
And vanilla ice cream right there.
Vanilla ice cream. That's right, Sin. Cue that 70s porn music. Fresh03's here.
Yeah.
Let me
Crowned out.
see if I can get my mustache straight here.
Reloading says, just in time for the eye contact.
How was your day, Freshy D?
Long. That's
Yeah.
okay. We're here to have fun.
That's right.
Here to
Yeah,
have
I've
some.
been having a lot of fun. It's been nice and moist and relaxing. And
Oh, moist is definitely a way to describe the way it's been here. I don't think it's stopped raining in like 3 days.
Ugh.
well, I live in Florida, so it could rain even on a sunny day. It doesn't matter.
That's true. Like 4 in the afternoon, boom,
Yeah.
it's time
It's
to
usually
rain.
right on the way home.
Yeah.
It's like, boom, nice storm. All right, cool. All right, so you got to walk me through what I'm doing here. Now, the sweetener
Okay.
I'm putting aside.
So did you calibrate your scale?
Hell no. That's what we're getting
Okay.
to right now. Now, how do you open this easy? Do you just pull it open?
Oh, the scale.
Yeah.
So there's a
I
couple
had it
of
open.
there's a couple of gray buttons on each side.
Oh, that's the release?
Push both of them at the same time and it opens right
No
up.
wonder it didn't work. I only pressed one.
You got it open though.
I did. I forced it open, but hey, it's just the top. It's okay. And then I got my weights here. Do I need them or should I just?
Yeah, let's do it.
All
Let's
right.
get that,
So
where's my weights?
I got weights
They're sitting
here.
right here. There they are. Okay.
This comes with the scale. This is what it looks like
There's-
fully open, guys.
So there's
Yeah.
two of these, two 500 gram.
Yes,
Okay, so what we're going to do there, if you look at we'll turn the scale on to start
of
with.
course. Yeah.
And
I
make
did
sure
that
it's not
earlier. It was so much fun.
make sure it's not wobbly and nice and level.
No,
Yep.
it's level.
Nice
I'm
and
sitting
level.
away from the table.
Okay,
Okay, and then do I need both of them or just one of them?
you need both.
Okay, got one here. And I'm guessing out of the Ziploc, right?
Yep, out of the Ziploc. Yeah, we want as accurate of a measurement as we can get.
Okay, hi Chevy. All right, so I got them out.
All right, so we're gonna, if you turn your scale on, it should just kind of go to 0, 0, 0, 0.
With a G, yes.
Yeah, with a G. So there's another button that says CAL/mode.
Yes.
We're gonna hold that button down, and it's gonna say CAL.
Yes, got it.
Okay. So the first thing we do, we'll take one weight,
Mm-hmm.
we put it on there.
Okay. And then we look at it, say CAL.
Yep, just keep saying CAL.
Yep.
Okay, so it'll start flashing 200 at you.
Oh, it will?
Yep.
Okay.
And you place the first one on there.
Yeah, I did put the first one. It just says Cal.
There we go. Now it's gonna. Okay, hit the Cal mode button again.
Now it says 200.
Put the first weight on.
It is on.
Okay.
No, it's been on. You told me to
Oh,
put
the
it
first
on.
weight's still on?
Yeah.
Okay, pick it up and put it down again.
You told me. It's still flashing 200.
Eventually it's gonna say 400.
Okay, if you say so. Last time I had to push a button.
Is it not doing it? Okay. So let's just start it all over again. Go ahead and take the weight.
It went to 0.
Okay, so now it's back to its original mode. So let's take the weight off.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna hold the button down again until it says Cal.
Okay.
Now push that button again.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a sec. It'll start flashing 200 at us again.
This is like watching water boil.
This part is a little boring. Did it start flashing 200 at you again? Push the cal button again, the cal mode button again.
Do I press and hold it or just press it?
Just press it once.
200.
Now put the weight on.
Just one.
Just one. Because then it's going to, once it does that, it's going to start flashing 400 at you. You put your second one on.
There it is. 400, put it on?
Yep. And then it'll tell you whether you passed or failed.
Oh, I passed.
There we go. So we're done. Take those weights off and set them aside for until
calibration days. Okay.
Till the next time you need them.
Okay. Now my scale says 0.000 OZ.
Now we're ready.
Okay.
So yours is now an ounce mode. You got to hit the mode button. Just press it once, not until it goes to grams.
It's got GN.
That's grain. That's for when you're reloading ammo.
Yep.
Oh wait, that doesn't look good. Okay, I don't know what I did, but I
just keep pushing the mode button until you see a little G. There we go.
It had a whole bunch of different other shit.
Oh, it has a lot of settings. Yeah, this is a very very fancy scale you're messing with.
Woo-hoo. You heard that, guys? I got fancy.
All right, now we're ready to mix. That's right, Sin. Very scintillating content.
Oh my gosh, I like titillating content.
That's right. So we are ready. We are ready to mix. Yes. Except for we don't have a recipe yet.
Yes, I do. Ice cream.
You're gonna do ice cream. So we're gonna open up our e-liquid calculator.
I lost my phone. Okay, where do I go again? I had it.
Your e-liquid calculator. So for me, I'm just using ELR, the e-liquid-recipes.com.
Yeah, ELR. I guess it doesn't recognize that I was on it before.
Is it okay if I screen share real quick?
Of course.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, all right.
I put the link in chat.
I know, but it's not going to help me on my phone.
No. So everybody that's playing along at home, let me move this away from
yes, everybody's playing along at home. There you go.
So when you go to ELR, there's a button right next to the title that says create recipe, and that's where we're at. We're creating a recipe. Something very simple. Very, very simple. For me, I always max the VG out. I believe your base is 80/20, right?
My base is, it says shake well. Oh, there it is. I got 500 milliliters. I was looking for that earlier. Yep, I got 80/20.
Okay, so we're going to use Vapor Ready nicotine base. If you click that little button. All right, so the nicotine strength, I believe yours is 3 milligram. PG content of it is 20. So we got 80/20. Suggested steep time, I'll just put 3 days. That's okay. So this is kind of what everybody's screen should look like.
All right, so 30, desired strength is 3 milligrams, yes. Water, vodka, none. Nicotine, 3.
Well, the desired strength is going to be locked in. We're not going to be able to change that since we're using 3 milligram base.
Right.
Yours is actually going to wind up being like probably right around 2.7, 2.8, somewhere around there. Okay. You won't notice the difference at all if you vape 3 at all.
No.
All right, so the next thing we hit is we're going to add a flavor.
Okay.
So this one is vanilla ice cream.
Yes.
And I've already got this particular flavor, so vanilla ice cream by Liquid Barn.
Yes.
Been used in 19,000 recipes so far. Now that's nothing though. If you look at that top one, vanilla bean ice cream by The Perfumer's Apprentice is 150,000 recipes.
Wow.
So Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream. So the average use is 3.5. That's in a mix. Okay. Everybody, the number that pops up is always going to be in a mix. When we're using something as a one shot, it's going to be much, much higher. Okay. Much, much higher.
Well, this is 11%. And would we look at that?
11%'s a bit much.
Okay.
11%'s a bit much. More like 8. More like 8% is good. So we just put 8%. Next, we'll add another flavor. We're gonna add some sweet.
Does it need it? You said it doesn't really need it, but I can add it.
Well, you said you liked sweet e-liquid, so I think we should go ahead and add a little bit for you.
Okay, but don't make it overly, not like
No.
like Monster Sweet.
No, we're gonna add like a half. So if you don't see the sweetener that you're looking for,
I think I have the Liquid Barn sweetener. It's got the barn on it.
There we go. So I found the Liquid Barn sweetener. They recommended at 1%. I'm going to recommend at a half.
Okay, good. Thank you. Look, guys, I'm going to use my sweetener. Hi, Lady Love. Scott, yeah, when you said that, I did look and I noticed it.
What's up, Lady Love? So there you go. There's your recipe. 8% Liquid Barn ice cream, 0.5% of sweetener. Now, if you scroll down past everything else, because this is only a one flavor recipe, ELR isn't going to like it. That's fine. We don't need to save this because you can redo it anytime. If you scroll down, it tells you exactly how much to put in.
Okay.
So.
And we're doing by grams, right?
We're doing by grams. So you're looking at the middle column. If you notice, they match up.
Yes.
Except for the actual base. The base is a different number.
Okay.
But the actual Liquid Barn, you're going to add 2.4 grams of that. You're going to add 0.15% sweetener.
Okay.
And then you'll add 33.38
of the base.
Of the base.
All right.
That's a recipe. So we'll stop
zero this out.
Yep. We'll stop the share.
Something here. Let me see if you can see my mess here. I don't want you to see too much of my mess, but
I think everybody's desk is a mess. We just don't let people see it.
Oh no, my mess. Oh, I have no room. I've got like a square like this. Okay. All right. So everybody can see it. All right. So I've got my scale right here. Can you see it? Let me see what you can see. Oh, shit. I just knocked down like 3 months. All right. So I got that.
See in a little bit, Sin.
Hi, Sin. Okay. Let me just open up my base because that's the only thing I did not open yet.
And Wendy, make sure your scale's on all 4 feet. It looks like one of the feet.
Yeah, I'm about to push it back now.
Okay.
I was getting this out of the way. Okay, can everybody see? Yes. All right, so one thing I want to do is move this stuff out of the way. I don't like this top. Okay, there we go. So now it's on 4. I'm going to turn it on. Make sure it says 0.
Yep, that is the tear button. If it ever does not say 0, everybody, just hit tear.
Okay. Now put the bottle on.
Yep, next you're going to put your bottle on.
And make sure it says 0 or hit tear.
Yep. There you go.
Okay, back at 0. And now what was the thing for, we're doing the base first?
No, let's just do the flavor because that'll be a nice short. So this is going to be 2.4 grams.
Okay. So open this baby up.
Is there a seal on the flavor? Sometimes they put a seal on the flavor
That's what
too.
I'm looking for. Yeah. Don't you love those seals that are double sealed?
Oh yeah. Well, Liquid Barn's a good company.
That was so good.
What's that?
That was yummy.
It smells so good.
That is it's an absolutely wonderful flavor.
Oh,
this is
just not straight up like that. All right, so got that. All right. Okay, I'm putting that back on.
You put your cap back on. You're going to open up your cap. Just like.
Okay, opened.
Open up your cap. So then you're going to go right over the top of the bottle.
Okay, can everybody see it? No. Oh, no. Yeah, you can see it. The bottle's like clear. That's why.
Yeah, the bottle's clear. So you're going to add flavor until it says 2.4 or close enough.
Shit, went over.
Where you at?
287.
That's fine.
You sure?
This is one of those flavors that doesn't particularly matter much.
So you'll be like 9%.
289.
Yeah, so it's about 9%. No biggie.
Okay. Now tear.
Yep, hit tear. Next, you're going to grab your sweetener.
Got my sweetener. Let me make sure there's not a thing on it. Nope, nothing on it.
Okay, so now you're going to add 0.15. So you're going to want to go really slow with your drops. 0.15, which is a half. For anybody that mixes with 30 mils, you'll get really, really, really familiar with that.
I went really, really slow, and it still was a 0.19.
0.19 is fine. You're still fine.
Okay. Them drops are heavy.
So you're at every drop is different. Every drop is different. So now we're going to open up your base.
All right, let me tear. Okay, now base.
And you should have that extra cap, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but we're gonna open up the base, take the seal off of it.
Right? Wait, this thing?
Yep, you're gonna put one of those on there.
Okay. I was wondering why we got it. Now I know.
Because the Liquid Barn makes really, really, really good bottles, so it's always nice to just use their bottles.
Oh, awesome. Okay, hold on. I'm ripping this. Open it.
You would just buy Andre Jones or Andre Jonas. You would just buy VG, PG. You could buy 0 milligram VG, PG base. But you would just need VG and PG. You wouldn't need nicotine at all.
Right. Okay. So now I'm going to pour in 33 what?
33.38.
Okay. So it's going to say 33.38.
Yep.
Go slow, Wendy. Not a heavy hand.
Well, I mean, you're going to be, I think that's a 60 ml bottle.
Yeah, it looks like it's about halfway up.
So you'll be about halfway.
Okay. So then go ahead and have a heavy hand.
Yep. You just slow down when you get to about 30.
Okay, I'm at 30. 31. 31.45.
That's all. You're doing the same thing I do. I just give it little shots until it gets close, and then I give it really little shots.
32.70.
So you're closing in.
What was I at? 33 what?
33.38.
33.34? Wait, 37?
Go over.
It's still going. 33.38 exactly.
Nice.
Oh, she's on the money. All right.
Now I went to 3.6. I think the air took some. Okay, now what?
Now we're going to grab a cap for that bottle that you got sitting there.
This one, the fat one?
Yes.
I'm going to take the safety seal off since I'm not trying to childproof it.
And does Liquid Barn have that tip built into that thing? Can you see?
It should be. I think it's once you take this thing off.
Yep, the tip's built into it. So take it off of there, screw that cap on. You're ready for some eye contact, Wendy.
Eye contact. Great. Camera up.
That's right.
I love looking at you all.
Look at you. You're all empowered. You made your first e-liquid.
I know. Look at me. I've been doing this for at least a minute. So we shake it.
Dimlin's, we're shaking all of it. That's right. That's right. A little bit for Dimlin. I met Dimlin in person in Vegas. She's an absolutely lovely person.
Is that why you do it
go to dinner?
It doesn't look like it's like this?
Oh no, we go.
I got bubbles.
You want lots of bubbles.
Oh, good.
Lots and lots and lots of bubbles. You want bubbles all throughout your e-liquid.
Everybody's different. I usually count to 60 in my head. I just usually count to 60.
While you're doing this?
Yeah.
Well,
now I'm a little older. It takes a little longer.
It's more like 90. Okay, got it.
then you just take a look at it. You stop, take a look at it on the light, and you'll see a bunch of bubbles all through there.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
That is really thoroughly mixed. So that's ready to vape, Wendy.
All right, I got a perfect thing right here. We're gonna make the other one too.
Yeah. Well, we could.
Guys, see it? Did you see what Wendy do for you?
Well, we could, in theory, make 3 different e-liquids with the 2 different things you've got, because we could also combine some of the one shot into the ice cream, if we wanted to.
Oh yeah. How does the top come off though?
Usually you have to squeeze it. Usually you squeeze the sides of it, and then give it a.
Come on, dude. I got broken one. No, the whole thing's coming off.
The whole thing's coming off?
Yeah.
Is there little plunger things in the bag? Like little snap-in things in the bag where your lids were?
No.
No.
Hold on.
Well, it looked like the tip was built in.
Not like one of these in the bag?
No, it didn't have that. It just has these things in it. Oh, I lost them again. Oh, here they are. Oh, no, it does have it.
Okay, so yeah, we need to take that cap off and put one of those
Oh, I
up.
can take the cap off. I just couldn't do the other thing because that shit was right in my hand. Addie, you're so smart. How many people does it take to open up a bottle? 3?
3. 3 or
No
one
more
if you're
than
or
3.
one if you're Addy Tuney.
That's satisfying.
Yeah.
No, now you don't even need to put the cap back on. You're good to vape.
I know, but I wanted to shake it because I felt like there wasn't enough bubbles.
You just want to shake some more.
That's right.
I'm gonna try to do the fresh one. Wait.
I usually grab my bottle like that, and then you get that.
Yeah, but my bottle's bigger than yours.
I was talking to Lumi and Larry and Meter tonight. I went to boot up my computer fresh, and it went on and off and on and off. It turned out I had a bad stick of memory, so once I got it booted back up, and I went into Rye's Zoom room, and they were all hanging out in there.
Oh yeah, they hang out in there all the time.
Yeah.
Yep. Usually at some point of the day, you can jump in, and someone will be sitting in there.
So I got to see what Larry looks like.
Larry.
Smelling like a bowl of ice cream yet?
Yup.
That's the nice thing about the liquid part and vanilla ice cream because it tastes pretty darn good right away. It gets even richer over a couple days, but it's certainly a vapeable flavor right away.
Okay, y'all ready? Taste test. Turning it up. Oh, you saw that? What?
Ready. She went back for a second hit. It's not bad.
It's not bad. I need more ice cream though.
So the nice thing about this is you can pop that cap back off.
Okay.
And add more ice cream if you want.
How much should I add though?
You can add another, where were we at, about 9? We can take it all, we can turn that thing up to 11. We can go all the way to 11 with it.
Should I try it that way? Because it's good. It's just like, it's like right there. Like I just need more ice cream. All right, so that one broke.
No, it didn't break. You can take the nipple off of that one and add more.
Well, I lost my nipple.
Oh, okay.
Damn, that sucks.
I'm gonna have to use my
good thing you got another one.
Yeah, good thing you got others. Yeah, the liquid barn bottles you can snap the nipple out and add more flavor directly in and then put the nipple back in.
Oh, so I could just add flavor from here. Okay, cool. But I just lost my nipple. Oh, it's all the way on the other side where it always goes. Max!
Poor Max.
Everything that falls for some reason always goes on that side of it. It's never like right around your feet.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you so much, Scott. Scott said congratulations on my first mix. Tear. Put it down. Tear. Can you give me the little nipple thing that's right down there? It's right by the plug. There's like a little white piece of plastic. It's like really clear. You see it? Right there. Wait, put your hand down, I'll tell you.
Oh, Jesus.
Right there. Yeah, to you. Right there. Thank you. Yeah, if it was my nipple, you would have been able to see it. Sorry. Okay. So there we go there. And open this. And we're going to do 9. No, we already did 9.
No, you're already at 9, so you want 2%, which is going to be 0.6.
0.6.
Yeah, so it's not going to take long.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I'm at 0.16. I'm like, damn it.
Thank you, Darcy.
Thank you, Darcy.
Oh, Opie's here. Perfect. Opie, is this what you wanted? I just wanted to make sure we're on the right thing about an M tank.
0.59, that's close, right? Oh, wait,
Yep.
now it went up to 0.62.
Good enough.
All right. Now get my nipple. Fuck, I lost my nipple.
I think this will be the recurring theme of the episode. Where did
I got it. It's in the napkin.
Where did Wendy put her nipple?
Well, that's got to be the name of the e-liquid then.
Yep. Wendy's lost nipple. The vanilla ice cream.
Vanilla ice cream nipples.
Yep. So, yep. Put the cap back on. You're going to shake her up again. And this everybody is a perfect example when you're not getting enough of something.
You just add to it.
Just add it right back to it.
That was awesome.
We just got to remember that Wendy likes her lost nipples right about 12%.
Yes. Vanilla nipples. That's it. That's what. Where are my gloves? I don't need gloves. I'm not dealing with nicotine.
Yeah, she's dealing with a base at 3 milligram. You don't even need gloves, Millie.
Yeah, it's in the mix.
So right. the moon cookie or whatever, I think that was mixed at 15%.
At 15? Perfect.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're bubbled out.
Okay. Try this again.
And the moon sugar is a freshly baked sugar cookie with warm butterscotch and toasted graham cracker.
That would actually go really well with vanilla ice cream too.
Yeah, right. Mix that 15%.
But why are they so hard to like squeeze out of? Like when you're squeezing the nipple part, it's like comes out really, really slow.
Oh, because it's a narrow point.
I'm just scared of squeezing and the whole thing going.
That's a fear that everybody has.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with it, when you deal with e-liquid bottles.
Okay,
plus it's a PET bottle and the plastic's a lot harder.
Oh, okay. Okay, ready?
Well, hi, Mimi.
I'm ready.
You telling these people about me?
I just want to see my daddy home from work.
That's good. That is vanilla ice cream, like the best vanilla ice cream I've had since I've been vaping.
Go. One flavor, 0.5% of sweetener. So
that was so good. Okay, now for the next one.
The thing I like to do for people. How much was that bottle?
What do you mean?
The bottle of ice cream. Do you remember how much that was?
Oh, this one? Hold on, I can tell you right now.
I think they're like $14.99 or something like that for those bigger ones. Or it's cheap. Could be cheaper.
I don't know. I was very surprised on how big it was. I was expecting one of them tiny ones like what you had. So I was very pleasantly surprised.
Liquid Barn's good. They're good folks. Could be $8.99.
I'll tell you in a second. I had to figure out which email I used. I think I did one for Liquid Barn. Where did I put it? I would have put it under. There we go. Okay.
Oh.
Liquid Barn was. You want order? Oh yeah, baby. Ice cream. Ice cream. I gotta put my date in. Team. 82.
I still have one hermetically sealed fresh for that freshness.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so for my order summary, this was the vanilla ice cream was $8.99 for this.
So $8.99, and that's a 60 ml.
This one is 60.
Okay.
And this is the Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream e-liquid extract.
Let's clear that. Clear that, Fresh03.
Yeah, so you're gonna be able to make a whole lot of milliliters out of that with that.
Yeah, because it didn't even look how much it took out, and I just made a 30 ml bottle.
So That is, so it's 53 cents. 53 cents, and we use 2 equals. Okay, so now the base is what? $8.99 or $19.99?
The base was $8.99.
Okay, so that big bottle base was $8.99. So we're looking, the bottle of e-liquid that Wendy made cost her about $1.40.
Yep, $1.40 right here, buddy.
$1.40 for 30 mils of e-liquid. So.
Yes. And the bottles.
Yep, and she can make 30 more 30 mils with that bottle.
I think the scale came with the bottles, right? Because I didn't buy
the scale did come with the bottles. I was just breaking down the price of what the e-liquid actually cost.
Like if I bought them separate, but I didn't. Okay, that's cool. All right, so now we're gonna make the moon sugar, which is the sugar cookie he was talking about.
Yes. Moon sugar, and that's
you can make 30 more 30 mils. Yes, I can, Dimlin.
Yep, at about $1.40 a bottle.
It's a graham butterscotch sugar cookie.
Yes, and I want that graham. Let me tell you, that graham better come out.
There you go, Kaylin.
All right, here we go. Bottle.
So you got this is where
hold on.
This is why vape shops always push e-liquid.
Yeah.
Because it costs them their retail price for a bottle of e-liquid is about $2 or so. Depends on what it is, but yeah, the retail price of a bottle of e-liquid is usually right around between $2 and $3 per bottle, and so they're making anywhere from $10 to $20 per bottle on each and every bottle that you buy from them.
That's why they have big houses and Lamborghinis.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna make this one moon sugar. So the amount to make, we're gonna change that to 30 mil.
You can make a 60 if you want.
Oh, let's make 60.
Okay.
Because I mean, my bottle's 60 mil anyway, so okay. So select it. Let's make 60 mils of that. Then it says desired strength. It's not grayed out though. If
you scroll down, you're gonna put the same thing in again.
Okay.
So you're gonna put the
desired is 70-30, but mine is 80-20.
Well, there's a button down on the bottom that says use premix base.
Oh, get that one. Use. There we go. Okay, got it. And then I've got 60 blank blank. Nicotine strength would be 3.
Yep. And then you just put 80-20 in your base.
Okay. Now PG is 20. Wait, PG is the 20, right? PG.
Yep.
No, is it?
Yep, PG is 20.
That's what I thought. Okay, and the 80 already went there. And then add flavor.
Yep.
And I'm adding moon sugar. Moon.
And the Liquid Barn one shot should be in there.
Yeah. Moon sugar.
And ELR like
Moon sugar Liquid Barn, MGB, yep. Right?
Yep. Moon sugar Liquid Barn.
Okay, got it.
And it should automatically fill in the desired strength at 15. What did it put it in at?
Nothing.
It didn't fill it in? Okay, so we're.
But I picked the M as MGV. Does that matter? It said Liquid Barn. Hold on,
it's fine. Just on the little percent thing over there.
Right?
Yeah, we're just going to do it right at what the person says the recipe is. So just put in 15%.
Okay, got it.
And then.
And there might be sweetener in there already, so you can always add sweetener later if you don't.
Yeah, I believe that recipe does have sweetener in it already.
Yeah, because it doesn't have sweetener down here. It just has.
Yeah, you can always add more sweetener. I've always found it's best to leave the sweetener out until you make up your mind about stuff. But I knew Wendy wanted that. So yeah, when you scroll down, it's going to say what, 9 grams? One should add 9 grams of the flavor.
Blurry. Count to 2.6 at the bottom. 9. Yeah, moon sugar is 9.
9 grams. Yep. So that's what you're gonna. So when you put your bottle up, the first thing you're gonna do is add 9 grams of that flavor.
Yes. On. Oh, it's 0. Okay. Tear.
And Wendy's doing good with the tear.
Yeah, I got that tear down pat, right?
Yeah, that's one of those things you want to remember.
All right.
If you don't remember if you did it, just do it anyway.
Now shake the, screw down that cap and shake it up a little bit.
Yep, you want to make sure all the flavors are nice and mixed up in there. Same thing with your base. Every time you pick up your base, everybody, you're gonna give everything a little shake.
Right. So
just to break up any hot spots. Exactly, Wendy. Exactly.
Just want to make sure I was shaking it right.
Now the other nipple fell on the ground.
I'll do a Janet Jackson. Oops.
Yeah.
It fell out.
It fell out. Oops.
A 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
9.
Just run that all the way up to 9.
Hold on. I forgot it's got that safety thing on it.
She looks like a seasoned DIYer already.
For sure. Or at least
biting the seals off of bottles and
wiping on my pants.
Exactly. Oops, I got stuff on my pants.
Got that damn spot there again. I'll just make these my DIY pants.
You're probably right, Scott Smith. People will probably prefer Wendy's shake to my shake.
Aw, thank you. For that, I'll shake it again. All right. So we're at 720. Why does it go like, it'll say a number and then you walk away from it for a second and it goes up like 2 more?
You have to wait for the scale to catch up to what you're doing.
Okay.
It's just the little processor that's in the scale is not all that fast.
Okay. All right, guys, I'm at 873, 876, 877, 878, 78. 897. That should do it because it'll probably change.
I always tell people that if you're worried about something, just go over. Just
okay.
Don't even worry about it. Just go over. Well, we haven't introduced Wendy to the naked pile yet.
Ready?
It's gonna be fun, I promise.
Tuney loves his art. That's all I love it. That's all I'll say about it.
Wow. Let's do this. Okay, so now it says 62.02 grams.
Yep.
So tear. And 6202.
62.02 grams.
Yep.
Look at Wendy, she's so happy.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to taste this.
This one, if I had to guess, will probably require a steep. Just you'll be able to vape it. You'll be able to vape it right away, but it's going to get way better over the course of probably about 7 days. Okay. This is probably about a 7-day steeper, just based on what I know about bakeries. That's right, Chevy man. Pure VG in the naked pile.
I like a naked pile.
She's mixing Moon Sugar by Liquid Barn. It's a 1-shot that's available over, and it's a caramel sugar cookie with graham.
Butterscotch
sugar cookie with graham.
It went over just a little bit. It was under and then it went over. So it's a 62.19.
That's perfect.
And then we get our topper with the nipple. Not making that mistake again.
DeMillan mixes that one too.
Oh, he does?
DeMillan does, yeah, she does.
Oh, she does?
Okay, I was trying to show you what it does, but that's okay.
What does it do?
No, what my seltzer does, it just shoots.
Why?
I'm not sure why. It's probably overly carbonated.
Yeah. Shake it.
I'm fresh.
That's all right. You keep mixing. You get some guns out of the deal. That's the deal.
Get all pokey.
I have 2.
You got double guns.
Yes. You use the same flavor percentage for the different size bottles.
You use the exact same flavor percentage on everything. The flavor percentage never changes. The only thing that changes is the amount that you add to bottles.
Hi, Chevy Man. Hi, K10 Frank.
DTF. DTF has a hell of a DIY show Saturday evenings. Yeah, that looks nicely mixed. Nicely mixed up. It's not going to be. It's not going to.
I know how to mix it.
That's right.
Okay, another fresh wick. I'm so excited. I'm going to put my phone over here just in case this bottle bursts open. Turn this up a little bit.
Robin Freeman's over there saying, hi, Wendy.
Hi, Robin. Oh, my God, I smell it. I am super excited. If you guys are not excited, I don't know, man.
Dina Johnson says, wow, it's like a party in here.
It is a party.
All right. We're going to taste it. I'm so excited. Okay. What?
So what, Kaylin? What's confusing you? That's what we're here for. We're here to answer the questions about what Wendy just did. Wendy just did. She did a 60 mil instead of a 30 mil. That's the only thing.
Our favorite is the custard, the one with the K, the
Killer.
Yeah, killer custard. That's her favorite. So, do they have like these things for like a custard?
For killer custard? No, not right now.
Okay.
There's actually someone.
Sugar cookie.
Someone actually broke the code for killer custard though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that recipe is out on ELR. No, it's on all the flavors. The recipe. I'll just go grab it. Give me a second.
This is absolutely perfect. The graham cracker crust in it is what you get like right away. And that's like the flavor that you're always looking for in an e-liquid. When it says graham crust or graham cracker crust, you're always looking for it. And it comes through beautifully.
Oh, Rick Martin says there's a whole bunch on ELR for killer custard too.
Oh my God, this is so good. Kaylin, you would really like this one.
There it is. So this one's from Cloning with the Crew.
This is so good. I'm so glad we made 60 mils. Can you put the link again for the ELR calculator, please?
Yep.
So the link that I'm dropping out there for anybody that is interested is the secret code broken down for the killer custard.
There's a touch of cinnamon, I want to say, but not a lot. It's more graham than it is cinnamon. Because I can't vape a lot of cinnamon, but I don't think it's got it, but it's that graham cracker crust gives it like that cinnamon-esque flavor. Hi, Lumi.
I was just gonna say hi, Lumi.
Lumi.
I made two.
She could make a third if she wanted and combine the two.
I'm gonna make a third because now we gotta mix it, right?
You can combine the two.
Oh my God, if you guys are wondering and you guys are new to this is what you need. This is what you need. If you like cookies at all, you're gonna love this. Oh my God, it's so good.
There's a lot of really good cookies out there. They're better one-shots. Shindo's strawberry cookie. That one's really nice.
Oh,
yeah.
I want to make that one too. Okay, so this one's my cookie. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh my God, that was so good. You just write cookie. What's this? Moon sugar, right? Moon sugar.
Yeah, there's one shots all over the place that are really, really good. The Mix and Vic has a line.
They don't have a line anymore, Tuney.
Oh yeah, that's right.
E-Cig Express stopped doing one shots this last week because they're here in Washington State. So
look, it even comes with stickers. And when you run out of stickers, then you could just do it with like a Sharpie.
that's what I do. I write everything down with a Sharpie on the bottle.
And
When
look, it's got the nicotine warning. Who wants some? $10.
Wendy's got a new line.
Yeah, Wendy's new line. Oddly enough, they all taste like the Liquid Barn one shots.
$10.
You can write down on the bottle with a Sharpie, and then you cover it up with a little piece of Scotch tape, and then when it protects it from wiping off.
Oh my gosh, that was so good. All right, so next.
So now you've had.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Dimlin. Dimlin says you should just drip a little bit of your vanilla ice cream onto the moon sugar, and see if you like how they taste together.
Okay, let me try that.
Good thinking, DeMillan.
That's why you're here with me.
DeMillan's an amazing mixer. Except for don't ask her about chocolates, right, DeMillan?
Or donuts.
Yeah. They all taste like Play-Doh.
But like Kaylin, she might like this flapper pie if she can find that as a one shot.
That's over on Wizard Labs.
But that's got cinnamon, right?
No.
Flapper pie is a custard pie. So all it is
oh
is
my
like
God, that sounds good. I can get that one too?
Yeah, that's on Wizard Labs.
Oh.
Yes, there are fruits to mix, Selena. Yeah, one shots are super duper easy. That's what you're basically seeing Wendy do today is one shots. But if she likes the way that tastes, she's mixing a combination.
Okay, so now because it would be the same thing except for I'm going to add flavor, right?
Yep, add a flavor. You're just going to add some Liquid Barn ice cream to that.
Okay. So do the same measurements then?
No, because this is where things get kind of slightly complicated. When you're combining flavors, if you add too much flavor of anything, it tends to mute out everything else.
Okay.
So you would wind up with something that tastes like just a big old kind of creamy, maybe Grammy mess.
Okay, what should I do?
So what we're going to do is we're actually going to trim those percentages down a little bit. Because when you add concentrates together, you want to turn the percentages down so that you're not just overwhelming everything.
Okay, so the moon sugar was 9, so I'm going to trim it down to.
You had it was at 15%. The moon sugar was at 15%. Right. So
when we did the thing, it came out to 9.
So
you're talking about the main calculus. Okay.
Yeah. So what I would do with the moon sugar is I would probably trim it down to about 10.
Okay, so put 10 over here.
Yeah. And we know that Wendy likes her Liquid Barn ice cream at 12, so we should probably trim that down to somewhere right about 8.
So add the flavor, right?
Yep, add a flavor.
And then put the ice cream there.
Yep, vanilla ice cream by Liquid Barn. And I would put that in probably right around 8.
And a little hint with ELR, they like capital letters for every word of every description. It helps like finding the name of the recipe better.
Oh, okay, ice cream.
If you type vanilla ice cream LB, it'll pop right up.
Okay.
I'm so happy to see that flavor in so many recipes, because
yeah, you helped that one along for sure.
And you said to put how much in it?
Probably right about 8.
8. So 8% that, 10% the other. Okay.
Yep. And so now you're at 18%. So your actual mix is going to be right about 60-40. So it would actually be good for a pod as well.
Cool. All right. So.
Selena, you guys already have one of the best DIY sites ever.
Yeah,
chefflavors.co.uk. They have so many one shots. They are the absolute kings of one shots. They have stuff from everybody and everything. And that one, if you have an account, Wendy, you could actually save that one as a recipe because ELR doesn't like single flavor recipes, but 2 flavors, you can save that one as your own.
Oh, really? I think I did one. I think I did an account.
No problem, Robin.
Oh, but we'll do that.
That's what we're all here for.
So let's go ahead and
Wendy, once you get rolling, like keep stuff in a notebook.
Yeah.
Because we've all made some really good recipes and haven't been able to recreate them because we never wrote them down.
Screenshot. There you go. Got it. Okay, so this one I've got for the base is 59.83. For the moon sugar, it's 6. For the vanilla ice cream, it says 4.8.
Yep.
Okay, so got my bottle.
So this will be a butterscotch cookie graham cracker ice cream.
Yeah, that. And tear. And we'll start off with, let's go ahead and start off with vanilla ice cream because it's right here, 4.8.
She's got it down, Tuney. She's got it down.
Yeah, yeah. Just tearing it up, finding the nipples, mixing the crap up.
That's what I'm talking
Create
about.
a monster. She's going to be getting dozens of flavors in all the time.
I know, right?
I need a second job now.
Her channel turned to shit because all she's doing is buying flavors.
It's like, where's the review? Hold on, I'm making another batch.
Yeah.
I'm making another DIY video, guys.
Yeah, screw you, Fresh. I don't need you anymore.
Yeah.
No. I'll be like, Fresh, give me another idea.
She'll be having Lumia on. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be the Monday with Wendy and Lumi, and they're just going to be doing all sorts of unsupervised mixing, and me and Tuney just out in the crowd like, I'm not sure you should do that.
All right, so we got that one. I put it went to 4.86, but that's okay because it's better over than under. Tear and go into the moon sugar. We're looking at 6.
There you go, Dimlin. Perfect name already. Wendy's creamy cookie.
With a little bite.
That's why I like that liquid barn ice cream, because you do get a little bit of butter with it, with the flavor of it. You do get a little bit of egg note in the back. So the nice thing about that particular flavor is you can taste all the different components of actual ice cream, which is absolutely wonderful. And once I found that, all the other ice creams, they can all just go to heck.
And Fresh also found out if you get a little bit of flavor of vanilla pudding, you can make Fresh's quick custard.
Yep. It's a shake and bake vanilla custard that has butter, it has egg, it has cream. It's just really nice. This is going to
come out to like 70.63, and this is a 60 ml bottle. I should be able to fit.
No, that's grams. That's grams. It's not 100% across.
Oh, it says 60 there. Okay, cool. Got it. All right. Yep. So tear, and then we got the last but not least.
You coming over here, show stealer? You coming over here, show stealer?
Ready.
The show stealer's here, everybody.
59.83. Hi, kitty.
That's Padme.
She's a Russian blue.
She is a Russian blue. The fun part is when she comes this way. Not when she comes this way. It's when she comes this way.
Kitty butt, and she steps on your keyboard.
Yep. She mutes me and kicks me out of shows, and yep, she's making the rounds. She's over here on the shelf now. You can see this middle shelf. This is where she is. There she is.
The Miller wants you to shake it, Wendy. She can't wait.
Just for you.
Who's the kitty? Who's the kitty, Mamie? And Ivana's actually right here. You guys can't see her. She's completely out of frame, but
she giving you the evil stink eye?
She is, because I'm petting Padme.
Woohoo, 59.89. Close that up. Wipe off the finger, put it on the pants. I'm so excited. Another lead nipple. I need more bottles.
Yeah, go for it, Joshua. That's the beauty of DIY. Take somebody's recipe, make it your own.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Put the top
Just
on.
because someone's done it before doesn't mean that there's no room for you to go in and do your own take on it. Make it wonderful.
Oh, unicorn milk sounds good. Bluebird and Mayan milk currently.
Unicorn milk is actually a really easy recipe because we got that one from the Cutwood Spy back in the day. Actually, Slasha has a really good version of unicorn milk. That would be mixers. I'll see if I'm pretty sure Slasher made that public.
I think Wendy's liking this a little too much, Fresh. You have to get Wendy on your Tuesday show for the shaky part.
Yeah. Like shake, shake, shake.
Slash hello. Slash is
you got that, Kristen? That sounds really good. The one that he made? Kristen got all the flavors to make that strawberry angel food cake recipe.
Yes, I actually. Where is strawberry angel food cake?
How's that?
Perfect.
That looks good.
Now I need another thing. I gotta try this one out. Hold on.
Slash's grandpa was a millionaire pie. And he's not happy with it, but.
I don't feel like re-wicking right now. There's Nugs 22. I'm telling you, this shit's the beast.
Where are you at, son? I know it's been a while since he released that recipe, but.
Lemon cheesecake one too, Kristen said. Oh my god, I'm ready. Yes. I'm gonna drip, drop, drip, drippity, drop.
And that's kind of nice. You did 6 and 8, I think. So if it's too much vanilla, well, you know to adjust the drop the vanilla down a little bit.
It should be pretty solid. Should be
the
good.
Ice cream, it makes it like it's not a crunchy cookie, it's like a chewy cookie. Like it's a smooth cookie.
There it is. Here's Slash's version of the unicorn milk, which I like way better than the Cutwood Spy version. I think it's closer to the original.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yep, now I got 3.
There we go. She's got 3. She's got two one shots and one of her own.
I got my own. It's Wendy's creamy cookie.
And you can
creamy cookie, yeah. When you add creams, your bakeries do tend to get soggy. So.
Oh my gosh, I like it. Now the thing with these, being that they don't have sweeteners added or a heavy sweetener, these aren't going to gunk up the coils, right?
Yep. These will be far kinder to your coils than a lot of the commercial liquids. A lot of the commercial liquids are between, I've heard rumors that there's people that take it all the way up to 6, but I know a lot of commercial liquids are sitting between 2 and 4% sweetener, which is just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a lot. So let's go ahead and make this Wendy's creamy cookie. Wendy's creamy. Cool.
So look at that, Wendy. You're on your way.
And now I just need more flavors.
Exactly. Welcome to the DIY conundrum. Now I just need more flavors.
Kaylin's ready for the shopping list. She just messaged me.
Yeah. So
this
as everybody,
Wendy's creamy cookie. So this one's 15.
There you go.
You're paying for the name brand.
That's exactly.
You're totally paying for the name.
I'm vaping on the peach cake we made on Tuesday for Lumi's husband's birthday.
Oh,
nice.
Great. Now I'm going to need a shelf just for DIY.
Oh, can you see the metal shelf back there? You really. So what I've got is a system of of these bad boys set up. Oh,
Good catch, Fresh.
Pikachu's trying to make a run for it.
Oh no, Pikachu, don't go.
So I've got these set up over here, and they contain all my different flavors, and I've got, let's see, I've got 8 per row. So I've got 32 of those filled with flavors. And then another shelf that has all my big flavors.
Oh my gosh, so good, so good, so good.
As everybody can see, it's really easy.
See, that's why we started easy, because that way, look at this. I made 3 different flavors with only 2 different flavor shots, and I got 3. Look at this.
3 different mixes, and she liked all 3. And it's really that easy. Just follow what the bottles say, and then if you have any questions, ask someone who knows.
Oh, this is so freaking awesome.
Right? And like I said, each of those bottles, the 60 mils are, about $2.50-ish per bottle, and then the 30 mil that you made is about $1.40.
The only thing I'm gonna have to stock up on now is these.
Yep, you'll want to get some more bottles. This is once you get into DIY, you start buying bottles like that. Like that.
And those come with the nipples and everything?
Yep, comes with the nipples and everything, and it's like, it winds up being, you usually wind up spending about $20 for 100 bottles.
Oh man, I need 100 bottles. This is so good. I don't even know which one to vape now.
Darcy wants to know if you're going to put the Wendy's Creamy Cookie public on ELR.
Yeah. Let me see. All right, so if I need to name it first, right? And then I can log in?
You can, yeah, it's because it's going to ask you to log in when you go to save it.
Okay, creamy.
And the thing about ELR is it takes a while to save a public recipe because it has to go through its database and make sure that nobody else has done it and that you're not just using somebody else's recipe. And there's a bunch of different stuff, but usually it takes about 5 minutes to save a public recipe on ELR.
Okay, so then take off, this is a private recipe, right?
Yep, uncheck this is a private recipe. And then hit save.
And then when I hit save, then I'll ask me to log in.
Yep.
There we go. Remember?
And you, I believe you can, no, I don't, ELR you can't log in with Google. I know all the flavors you can log in with Google.
Okay, I logged in, but it took me back to the blank page. I'm looking at, saved it.
Did it delete the recipe?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was 8% Liquid Barn ice cream, and it was 10% of the Moonshot or the Moon Sugar One Shot. This is why we keep notes.
Yes.
Dimlin wants to know, Wendy, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard was it?
Scale 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest, I want to say maybe 2.
Yep.
And that's only because it takes a while to get used to like knowing like which part to put in the beginning of the calculator, but from the calculator, it's okay. Like once you figure out like what to put like for the flavors and put in the VG, and all that. So like a 1 to 2 in the hard. Yeah, it's not. Username on ELR. Oh, I don't know. What's my username? It should be Wendy Vapes. My favorite.
Oh, it won't let you save while using premix? Lumi says.
I don't know.
So that's fine. Because then you just go in and fill the VG-PG ratio into 80-20.
I'm in there, but it doesn't even show my name.
It won't show your name until you save the recipe.
Oh, well, it did say my recipe, so I got to do that. Okay. Go back to here. Amount to make 60. We made 60. I gotta check that box down here.
So what are you guys doing tomorrow, Freshie D?
We're going to do something with the Real Flavors cookies and cream. So we're going to do something Oreo.
Yum.
Oh, that sounds good.
And that flavor is still available, everybody. It's still available. You do have to use it at twice the percentage you used it before, so you'll use it at 4 instead of 2, but it is available.
You said 10 for the cookie, and then 8 for the vanilla, right?
Vanilla, it was 10% for the moon sugar, and it was 8 for the ice cream.
Okay, perfect.
And you can always adjust that. If you want more cookie, you can always, add a little bit more cookie. You just, when you're mixing that high, you just have to watch out that things don't become kind of a muddy mess. And you'll know because it stops tasting the way that it's supposed to when you get too much of a flavor.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty straightforward. It will tell you. So then when that happens, you just add a little bit more base and cut that ratio back down.
Oh, okay. That makes it sound easier.
It is. It's all of it's really easy. All of it's really, really easy. Look at the little menace. Where'd little menace? Oh, she clawed her way out of here. So did Ivana. They both clawed their way out of here.
They want Jax. They don't want you.
Ivana certainly does. Padme. I buy my bottles either off of Amazon. Amazon every once in a while has a really good deal, or I buy them from Dropper Bottles. Another good place is Heartland Wholesale. They have some good deals on unicorn bottles, but their unicorn bottles are narrow necked, where you can get wider mouth bottles on Dropper Bottles, dropperbottle.com.
So, which one's cheaper though? Amazon?
It depends on the day. Depends on the day. Heartland's always going to be a little bit more, but I like to give Heartland some business when I can. They're a good company, good people. They've always taken care of people in the DIY side.
Okay, so they got the chubby gorillas.
They do have chubby gorillas.
Let me see what is next.
I'll go on Dropper Bottles real quick and post the bottles that I buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a good way to do it is start with one shots, or just find a recipe that's like 3 or 4 flavorings on ELR or all the flavors, and create it yourself. Whatever profile, if you like blueberries or strawberries or peaches.
Man, I can't wait to try some new flavors. $10% off coupon for Dropper Bottles.
So Gral, yeah, a lot of us typically just use a Sharpie and put a piece of Scotch tape over, and then when you pull the Scotch tape over, the Sharpie usually stays on the tape, and the rest will wipe off pretty easy.
Yep.
Reuse the bottle.
Okay, a little bit of soap and water. There you go, everybody. That's the bottle. That's the unicorn bottles that I use. Is
that the Big Mouth Boston Child?
No, mine are the Big Mouth bullets. The ones that I use. I use Big Mouth bullets.
Bullets.
LDPE Big Mouth bullet dropper bottles. Non-child resistant. Because I don't have any.
Oh, I got it right there. Non-child resistant. Okay.
Those are the ones I buy. And right now they're $25 for 100. But then you apply the coupon code and shipping all comes out. That's all.
Oh, but those are the 30 mils. Where's the 60 mils? Which ones are those?
You should be able to find 60.
Because that one was 30 mils.
Yeah, those ones are only 30. Let's get you some 60s.
Because you know me, I like these big boys, baby.
No,
it doesn't, Joe. The only thing that's going to cost you a lot, and that actually depends on which scale you get, is mainly the scale. The scale is going to be like the biggest part. This right here, I paid $8.99 for. I paid $8.99 for this bottle. I paid $14 for the cookie. That one was a little bit more. And I paid like under $3 for the sweetener. So if you do want sweetener, I lost my sweetener, so apparently I don't like it that much. I lose things.
Yeah, liquid burn sweetener.
Oh, there it is. This one here was like $2.79. The scales would cost me the most, but the scale also came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bottles. So you've already got 60 ml bottles. So that's always awesome. And then the scale I have is the more expensive one, but you can buy the cheaper one on Amazon. That he was saying it's
the blade. It's called the blade.
Yeah. But mainly it's just getting like the base set up. Like you got the base, you got the scale, you got your bottles. That's the setup. And then the money that you're going to be spending after that is going to be on your flavors. So really, because this already has the nicotine in it, and you can also buy it without nicotine or any nicotine milligram that you usually vape. Like I vape 3 milligrams, so it's a 0.3. But you can get, like if it's a 6, it would be 0.6, or you can have just no nicotine at all for the base. The base is the VGPG, so that's going to make it easy for you. You don't even have to mix all that and add anything, and it's good to go. Good to go. Hi, Show and Tell. Hi, Jody. Aw, thank you. Hi, Joe.
I think those big Big Mouth Boston, LDPE, I think those ones would certainly work. What size do they got? They do have 60 mil Big Mouths on the 60 mil Big Mouths for the LDPE Big Mouth Boston round. Child resistant tamper. Yeah. I find the Big Mouth bottles are way easier to use because the narrow neck bottles, it can get filled with liquid. And so it'll just be, you'll wind up getting flavor caught in it. And then you have to wait for everything to drip through. So it slows everything down. And they can be a pain in the ass to work with. So, I mean.
Yeah, that's not bad. $16 for 100 of them. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, that was a 10 mil. No, that was a 30. I'm on the wrong one.
They are $32 for 100. So 32 cents a bottle.
Yep.
There you go. That's the one Wendy's looking at. Flavorless blackberry is the best blackberry flavor.
Oh, we're just gonna type that out.
Okay, Knox Out, I love you. Oh, by the way, we do have the giveaway tonight from Brad's Vapor that sponsors my Monday night live stream every single week. And tonight is going to be the Dead Rabbit RTA. So if you are in the United States, you have a chance to win the Dead Rabbit RTA from Brad's Vapor. I have to find my book. Where's my book? Where's my piece of paper book? There's my book. And he sponsors the Monday night live streams. So we're going to go ahead and do that. How many people we got in on?
I don't have YouTube up.
Usually they'll put it in chat. I love you, Knox Out. Bye. 90, wow, 93, 94. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll do the numbers between, no problem. The numbers are going to be between, as soon as I push start, 1 to 150, go ahead and go.
Right.
1 to 150, pick a number. The first one that gets the number wins, or the first, if there's nobody that gets the number, the first one closest to that number.
I gotta mix up some more of that cuddling Tuney fresh.
That turned out amazing, didn't it?
Oh,
I want some cuddling Tuney.
It's a strawberry rhubarb. What else did we do to it? Strawberry rhubarb.
Sweet currant. And Rin's pie base.
Yeah. Wasn't it like a custard pie? Didn't we use flapper pie in it?
Oh.
I think we did.
Better get that notebook out.
I didn't have all the flavorings you guys had. Oh, it's my notebook here.
Okay. So I'm actually going to mix something.
Yeah, probably Joshua. Joshua says he worries about the LDPE bottles leaching flavors. I'm guessing he meant leaking flavors out, but he thinks that that only happens if you keep it on the shelf for like a year.
It is. That's true.
Okay. There you go, Joshua. You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Fresh flavor pie. Flavor of frosting, cinnamon sugar,
Yep.
graham crust, pastry zest.
Oh, that pastry zest.
Big strawberry.
Mm.
I'm enjoying my own e-liquids, and they're literally my own. I just mix them.
So Wendy, that rum and coke I sent you, was it not rummy enough? I don't remember.
It was good, but it didn't it didn't have that really good kick of rum.
Okay.
It was like an undertone more than like that rum. Right.
I thought so. Yeah.
You want that rum to punch you in the face. Got it.
Yes, I want to feel like I just drink.
Tuney, do you have vape train?
Yes.
Yeah, you could put a little bit of that on top of the original recipe, and that would do the trick.
Yeah, sounds good.
I have to tell you though, my favorite out of the three is the moon sugar.
Just straight 15%.
Yeah, the moon sugar. It's that graham because I'm really. It's hard to get that graham flavor. You know where I found that?
It's not hard to get that. Oh, you know what? The recipe I'm doing right now, I will add graham to that.
Graham flavor. The closest that I found of this graham flavor was on Brad's Yummy. Was it Yummy or Tasty? Which one was his first one that came out? Which was the graham crackers? I mean the Teddy Grahams. It was either Tasty or Yummy. And let me tell you, that was the first time that I was like, wow, that tastes like graham, you know? And this is like the closest thing to it, which I don't get that flavor a lot. So I'm really, really enjoying that. But then my second one is going to be the mix. No, the second one will be the vanilla ice cream, and then the third one will be those two are tied. I don't know. Because I'm just going to flip-flop.
Do you still talk to keep in contact with Maria?
Maria.
Who you and Sophie met with at Miami one year, a few years back.
Oh, yeah. She's on Instagram. That's
yeah.
That's Juicy Clouds.
Yes.
Yeah. She talks to me all the time. I haven't been able to see her though. It's hard for me to get anywhere because on the weekends, I'm trying to get my reviews out, but the past few weeks, you know, I've had something come up, so I haven't been able to even do that.
Right.
I'm just getting so freaking overwhelmed during the week trying to get reviews out and testing stuff during the week. Like I've got this one is actually in the middle of editing, so this will be up later tonight. This is the Foosh Nano. Nano, baby. And it's got all the pretty lights going on just like the regular Foosh.
Is that like a little mouthful longer?
This is a pod.
Oh, okay.
So this is like the baby of the original Foosh. But this is a pod. This is a semi-neck. But.
Oh, and it's auto draw.
Or with auto draw, it's 7 watts, and with the button, which is like a mech mod, it's 10 watts.
A mech pod.
It's a mech pod. James, the big one that I was using a little while ago, this is my Wonder Woman, Wendy Vape's Wonder Woman. This is actually from Big Mike's Box Mod. This is actually the, oh my God, I always forget the name of it. This is the one in HD color. And what I do is I actually gave them all the designs. It's a big one though. They've got 2 sizes. This is the big size. I'm hoping to get the smaller size to show you, but this is the Mama Jamma. And it's even got like the flag in there, and it's got the buttons to match. Really, really nice. This is a DNA 250C.
What's the one I really like with the sexy inside cover?
Oh yeah, that's this one. This one was also made by Big Mike's. This is the one with my girls. What?
I love that one. Oh yeah.
That's the one, baby. So yeah, this is by Big Mike's Box Mods too. Oh no, that Wonder Woman, I stare at her all the time. She makes me moist. Oh, anyway, back to the giveaway.
Quit talking, you idiot.
Okay, so stop. All right. Okay, so my number was 48. So let's find the first one that got 48. If 48 wasn't chosen, the first one to get closest to it. So let's go ahead and search for
Dave Flowers with 46.
Let's do 48 first. Anybody? 48, 48, 48.
Oh, Hope Static with 47.
I think that's going to be it because I didn't get 48. And that would be the first one closest. Yep. I think it's Hope. Does everybody else agree? First one, excuse me, closest to 48 was 47. And we're showing it to be Hope Static. Everybody agree? Hi, Dane. Yes, James is awesome. All right. Jody agrees. Yep, it's Hope. Hope, you're the winner. Yay! You get the Dead Rabbit RTA. And what I need you to do is email me your information. I need your email. If it's different than the one you email me, your name and your address. Of course, this is U.S. shipping only, as I mentioned in the beginning. WendyVapes@yahoo.com. And it's as easy as that. WendyVapes@yahoo.com. Can't get easier than that. So congratulations on that. What are you mixing?
This is a blackberry custard with graham cracker.
Oh, yum.
So someone was asking about blackberry out there, so I figured why not. I've actually baked several different variations of this particular recipe over for quite a while, but everything kind of comes back to 2% of Flavor West blackberry and 1/4% of Flavor boysenberry. And then I used my quick custard on top of that, and then you just add a little bit of Flavor West graham cracker to kind of round the whole thing out.
Oh my gosh, I want to make more graham cracker stuff.
0.6.
This graham cracker is just like got me like, wow.
You probably want the Flavor West graham cracker. That's all I'm saying, because it is just straight graham cracker.
Okay, so the next thing I need to buy for is to make I want to make a vanilla creamy cheesecake, like a really, really good, thick, warm tasting cheesecake with graham.
Okay. Easy enough.
I'm a very simple girl. Jody says, got a peanut butter graham cracker juice is so good. Oh, that sounds great. So, yay. Doesn't that sound awesome? Oh my gosh. I can't wait to make more. So to get that, I would need I need the custard, I need the graham cracker, and what else would I need?
Cheesecakes.
Oh, so cheesecake. Do I need vanilla then, or do I need just cheesecake?
Probably just cheesecake.
Right, Juan? That would be awesome. You love blackberry custards? Yes, Joshua. Write that down then.
What's the Cheesecake Trilogy by Alfred Pudding?
It is 3% Yes Sweet Cheesecake by Inawera, 2% New York Cheesecake by Capella, and 1% Cheesecake with Graham Crust by TFA. I remember that off the top of my head. I'm pretty proud of myself.
Impressive, Fresh. I knew you would.
I'll take it. And buy big bottles of this particular flavor vanilla pudding. You can just add it to anything, and it's wonderful.
Oh, that sounds good with my cookie.
It would be good, because that's going to turn your Wendy's creamy cookie into a custard.
Ooh, that'll be creamy custardy.
How's your headache, Wendy?
Much better.
That's good.
Yeah, I think being concentrating on all this stuff, I think it took everything away. But it was bad. I felt like nauseous and everything.
Migraines stink.
Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't eat all day, so by the time I ate, it was like, eh.
Work still crazy?
You have no idea.
Yeah.
I get tired just thinking about it.
I know. It was busy today. I'm so tired.
I think I'm unnoted tonight.
Oh, damn, Fresh.
I'll be up late.
Oh,
This is a two-parter, isn't it? What is it?
Cakes.
Cakes, yep.
Ooh.
Going over all the different cake flavors. Dave Dave put his list of flavors out, and I was like, son of a gun, I have almost all of those. Like, I am out of hand. All right, let's do a little bit of nicotine.
I think you've done that before.
What's that?
Add that same amount of Nick.
Yep. It's pretty close.
Cherokee Baker wants to know, Fresh, what's the steep time on that recipe?
Shake and bake.
There you go. Shake and bake. Shake it and bake it or vape it.
Yep. My quick custard, we discovered it by accident on one of the Saturday shows. It was Dawn, wasn't it? Dawn from Midori Liquid. She was in the audience, and she's like, just add a little vanilla pudding to that. That'll add to the richness.
Yeah.
And it actually turned liquid barn ice cream into a custard with the addition of flavor vanilla pudding. And so I've been doing that ever since. We all discovered it by accident, and I was like, that's a custard. Like, that's.
So add that to this vanilla ice cream?
Yep.
So what is it?
Flavor vanilla pudding.
Where do you get that one from?
You can almost every DIY site should have it, or you can just buy it direct from Flavora.
They charge shipping?
Yes. This is 33.2.
You said it was custard, right?
No, vanilla pudding.
Vanilla pudding. Sorry.
Yeah. Their vanilla custard's pretty good on its own. But.
You get wet today, Fresh, riding your bike?
Yes. Yeah, it's winter time in Washington, so of course I'm gonna get rained on, Addy Tuney.
Yep.
Oh, talking about Washington, so November 9th, don't forget that they're having the big meet November 9th it is in Washington, right?
In DC. Yep, right. In Washington, D.C. I'm in Washington.
I always get confused because the street name says PA, and I'm like, oh my God, I've been telling everybody Washington is. And then I read it again. I'm like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah, it's right in the Eclipse Park off of not too far from the mall, National Mall.
Yep.
Yeah, so everybody, if you can be there, please be there. Unfortunately, I cannot afford to travel, or I would be there with bells on, but and nothing else. But I can't get there. I can't get there. Thank you, Joe. But don't forget to go. Also, make sure that you're fighting for your rights. I don't know if you guys saw my tweet today, but I work for a commercial insurance company. So we do like businesses. We cover insurance for businesses for like liability and stuff. And they actually just came out with a legal form to not cover any vape shops. So insurance companies are now going away from any vape, tobacco, or e-cig companies. So it's gotten even worse because if a shop can't have insurance, it can't be open.
How can you make that rich and creamy, Darcy Haim? Flavor custard, if you've got it. Flavor custard would certainly do the trick.
You gotta fight for your rights, people. You got to. Oh no.
You could use vanilla custard in it too. Vanilla custard would be really nice too. Flavor of vanilla custard. Really, really, really good flavor. Either or.
And Twitter will make it crazy, huh, Wendy?
It's nuts, but that's the place to be.
Yep.
I feel like I get a lot more out there and a lot more information out through Twitter than I do anywhere else.
Yeah.
You know, like with all the vapers out there just hammering all these lies and all these politicians and.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's sucks because they don't understand that the harm that they've done, it's gone deep. You know, even if they turned around and
they know.
They know.
Yep. Yeah, they know. But even if they said tomorrow, you know, don't worry, you know, oh, forget it. What we said, you know, it has nothing to do with e-cigs or vaping. Already all these things have happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My Twitter is Wendy Vapes. Everything is Wendy Vapes. I think it's Wendy underscore Vapes or just Wendy Vapes.
But yeah, I mean, the harm has been done. I mean, they knew exactly what they were doing. Like they've tried every strategy they could think of, and you know, all these people dying on illicit THC cartridges.
Yep.
It just gave them the excuse to push out bad, you know, push out the bad word in a different way that they hadn't tried before. And this one happens to be very successful.
And
that's all that's going on. Mm-hmm. And then it gave people the excuse to put the flavor bans through that they've been wanting to put through.
Yeah, because they want them gone.
Yep. But the lucky thing is, you know, the court system is there to keep them in check. So slowly but surely, all the flavor bans are getting injunctioned, so that everybody will have their day in court because they're lying. They're lying. Like in court, like here's the evidence, judge. Here's the evidence. This is what's going on. It's not what they said they banned it for this reason. That's not the reason it's banned. That's not the thing. So, yeah, I think I hope that everybody that lost their shop, that lost a loved one, I hope they go out and they sue them.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope they sue every single governor, every single agency. Fuck them all. That's what I got to say.
I keep saying, because if they would have been honest from the beginning and said, this is what we're seeing, stop using the THC cartridges, no matter what they are, because I know that it's supposed to be only black market and this and that, but just, you know, for the time being, everybody stop. Let's get it straight, you know. Let's figure out where the problems are coming from. And if it's from a dispensary that is okay, then, you know, that they can go back to that. At least they have a place to go. But for the meantime, the way that they scared everybody off of e-cigs, they really should have turned it on to THC cartridges. I'm sorry. Which, first of all, if you want to blame anybody, blame Juul from the beginning. Because Juul came out with the device that is holding all these freaking cartridges.
Yes, Joe, you will still be able to make your own e-liquid.
Yep, because all the parts are sold separately. You put them together. Yep.
All the parts are sold separately. My only advice, if you live in Washington State, buy in moderation, because they have an intent to sell clause in theirs. So if you buy big quantities of stuff, theoretically they could come to your house and get you for intent to sell.
It's not going to be long now, or there's going to be a little retaliation when somebody comes busting down somebody's door for e-liquid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they have a waffle one. Okay.
What flavor are you thinking about getting?
No, because I'm on.
I was gonna say most of the waffles are bad.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on Flavora, and I got the vanilla pudding, 15 mils, because that's the concentrate.
Yep.
Yep.
So I got that, and then I was scrolling down and said waffles. So if waffles are not good, then I'm not getting waffles.
No, don't get that one. Go back to Liquid Barn. Liquid Barn has a really good waffle. They have a Belgian waffle that's really
trying
really
to get like a few on one website rather than to pay shipping on a bunch of websites.
Once again, I would go to Bull City, Wendy.
Bull City
Flavors. And they carry all of Flavora's stuff. They carry the complete line of Flavora.
Doesn't Mix and Vixens have a code there, right?
They do. It's just Mix and Vixens.
For 6% off, I think.
Yeah.
Mix and Vixens?
Yeah.
Mix and Vixens. No G.
No Mixins? Okay, so concentrate flavoring. Go to brands.
Yep.
Go to Flavora. Go to... Is that the granola you were talking about?
No, their granola tastes like... I'm not sure what their granola is supposed to be.
No, I just saw one, so I was like, is that the one?
Like every company has... Every company. I don't care who they are. Some of them knock them out of the park routinely, like Wonder Flavors knocks things out of the park routinely. Flavor is usually really good about knocking stuff out of the park.
Mullenberry.
But Mullenberry knocks stuff out of the park quite a bit. But I think you can even get Liquid Barn on Full City now. But they also have some really, really awful flavors.
Well, everybody's gonna have good and bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's
Oh,
when
you know, we
you
should
put
make a
your-
pound cake pudding.
Their pound cake is amazing.
Really? The pound cake FLV?
Yep, Flavor pound cake is amazing.
Okay, might as well add that anyways, because you never know.
So look at this, Fresh. We got a reeler back in already.
What percent would I use liquid barn Belgian waffle? If I was vaping it by itself, I would probably take it probably between 8 and 10%.
If I'm getting the concentrates out, 15 mils is okay, right?
For Flavor, yes, that's plenty.
All right, and now I'm still looking for the vanilla pudding. I'm like, okay, that look good. Oh wait, red tea. You said to make a tea. I want to make a tea.
Flavor teas are wonderful. So just pick your tea. They've got black tea, they've got red tea, they've got acai tea,
Green tea.
green tea.
Which one's
I think
the
that's
best?
the 4 teas. I like the red tea and I like the acai and the green tea mixed together.
Yeah, I love that red.
Yeah, the red tea's delicious.
I just passed it, so I have to go back. Hold on. Still looking for the vanilla. Ooh, Tai Chi. Does that taste like a Tai Chi? Like a latte? You know the.
Oh, is it the Thai chai tea?
It says Tai Chai. Yeah. Is that it? No? No. Maybe not. I'm not going to take a rest. Vanilla. No.
Vanilla pudding.
Oh, no. Vanilla pudding. There we go. Vanilla pudding, 30 mil.
That's a good suggestion too. Bull City has community recipe packs where you can buy just a recipe to make if you like the looks of it. And they send you all the flavors to mix.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay, so red tea, what would you mix it with then?
Red tea, you can vape red tea all by itself.
Is it kind of sweet or no?
No, it's not sweet. It tastes like red tea. So you can add your sweetener to it.
Oh, okay.
And you could even add a little vanilla ice cream to work as some milk.
Yeah, to add a nice sweet cream to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you can. You're starting to see the versatility of your flavors.
DIY Down Under said a chai flavor that works would be great. Any ideas there?
I mean, you could do a chai latte. You get the Thai chai and some of the coffee milk froth by Vape Train. You can do those two together and you could come up with a chai latte. Maybe a little bit of red tea. That's what my brain's telling me right off the start. Chai Melassa Vape Train. That would probably work.
Darcy has a question.
I have flavor vanilla custard, have always followed EOR recipes. I don't know how to do my own yet. How would I know what percent to add flavors of the eggnog and the vanilla custard? So I would do eggnog at like 2% and like 1% of the vanilla custard. You can usually trust flavor to be right around 2%. There are some exceptions like rich cinnamon, smooth vanilla, alpine strawberry. Those ones are really, really, really super concentrated flavors. But you can tell when you go to buy them that it's a super concentrated flavor because it'll be like $15 for the bottle instead of being $4 or $5. Right on, Pippa. Pippa Little Heart.
Okay, so in my cart, I got what I got. I got 3 flavors, I think. Okay.
It does. It has.
Cake, vanilla pudding, and red tea.
Yeah, it does have a good rooibos. Is that how you pronounce it? It's a South African tea, rooibos, but it's caffeine free. Really, really nice. Got a little bit of earthiness, a little bit of innate sweetness. Not a lot, but it's a really, really good flavor.
What's that coupon code again?
Mixins.
Mixins with an S?
Yep. All one word.
Okay. Mixins.
I put it in chat.
There's your coupon code, everybody.
Yes. Okay.
That'll take 6% off. But Bull City, if you're just going out to buy flavors, I highly recommend Bull City.
But I'm getting those.
If you're here in the U.S.
Now it ships pretty quick.
They're incredibly fast.
Okay, because that way we can make it Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Make like that vanilla pound cake.
We could do that Monday.
Vanilla
no problem.
Cake, and we can make a tea just separate.
Yep. Exactly.
And then we could just make vanilla pudding too.
Vanilla pudding takes a couple days to steep, but man, is it good.
So it's not going to taste good when you first try it?
If this tells you anything about the flavor, Wendy. That's a
yum.
120 mils. That's the only size I buy it in now.
I bought the 30. No, wait. The 15.
15.
Yeah, no, I bought the one.
That'll be plenty. That'll be plenty. Yeah, Bull City's usually 2 to 3 days.
Oh, awesome. They won't be like the other place.
No, Liquid Barn unfortunately got backed up. That's because
no,
everybody was going and buying kits.
I know. I need more bottles, Darcy. Now I gotta get the bottles. Okay, so we got that. Okay, I got 3 flavors coming.
You're on your way, Wendy. You know, and
that's
you
gonna make a lot of e-liquid for $20, and we usually spend $20 on what, a 60 mil?
Yep.
So we're talking about like what?
About $2.50 a bottle is what you're spending right now. That's with nicotine and actual bottle purchase.
Yeah. Because even when I run out, all I'm gonna need to do is just buy this because that's got the PVG and nic and everything in it, so it makes it easier.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's the thing about DIY. It's just like when you first got into vaping, you're going to spend a little bit of money right away, but then you immediately start reaping the benefits.
Yeah,
because it's so flipping cheap.
And if you can't afford a scale, well, you get some graduated cylinders and you do the milliliters instead of the grams.
I got a whole bunch left. That's true. Yeah, I should do that, Mystic Merlin. I need to get a whole bunch of these bottles and like empty them. I don't know if I got any more glass ones left.
Oh, you can use your unicorn bottles. You can use whatever.
Okay.
Just wash them out with soap and water. Throw them in the dishwasher.
I have Dawn, and that's good to take off grease off of ducks. So
it is.
It'll be good.
Yep, it works. It works very well. Every once in a while, you wind up with the liquid, especially like coffees. Coffees are really bad about sticking to their bottles, and then you have to soak. So you have to soak those in alcohol.
I've been pretty lucky. If you soak, just put some hot water in there, cap them back up, leave them for a few days. It seems to take that residual away.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, I've got it coming. Got more flavors for next week.
Well, this was a blast, Wendy.
I know. Now all I need is bottles. I'm gonna wash them out.
It's nice to see the excitement.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like really excited. I'm like, I only got 2 bottles there. Well, you know what? I'll probably be done with these by the time Monday comes.
You pay $12 for 120. You could still make it cheaper. You could still make it yourself cheaper, Joe. Although I believe Joe's already DIYing, so.
Oh, they are. Joshua says that Bull City is the cheapest. I guess $1 per milliliter. So he's gonna,
they are. They are the cheapest. They are the cheapest if you're just buying flavors. If you need something else, DIY Vapor Supply is really good. Nicotine River.
Uncontrolled variables wants to know, hey, what's a good flavor to mimic those vanilla wafers?
There's Perlium has one. It's Nilla wafers, and I think it's Nilla wafers and milk is the name of that. Flavora graham cracker tastes exactly like Nilla wafers, but it fades, so you have to go harden the paint with it. So it can wind up being kind of pricey. Flavor West graham cracker with a little bit of like a vanilla cream does the trick too. So there you go. That'd be my 3 suggestions. Flavor West graham cracker with a little bit of some sort of vanilla cream. You can get like French vanilla cream from TFA, super cheap, or vanilla swirl. All hail the swirl.
I'm ready to like venture out. Now that I'm gonna get the custards down, I'm gonna get the puddings down, then I'll venture out and get more different.
Get more adventurous.
Yes. I'm gonna be like Wonder Woman.
Now that you see how easy it is.
That's what I was trying to tell everybody. If we can start like the easiest, and then from there is when you learn to grow and branch out and make more intricate flavors. But I mean, if we can do something as easy as this, and now, I mean, I've got the base and everything else, so now I'm just going to get flavors. So look, I got 3 different flavors, and I'm going to make 4 different flavors. Well, wait, I got vanilla pudding. I could probably put, I can do pound cake by myself, pound cake and pudding, and then I got the tea, which the tea I might get another flavor to add to it later.
Someone's asking if I sub the Wasp Nano for testing. There you go.
I have the Nudge 22. I've got 6 of them for my flavor testing.
Perfect.
They're just awesome. They're just.
Yeah, I still think the Wasp Nano is the best value in vaping. Period. Because you can pick it up for less than $10 now.
Yeah. Well, this one went really, really cheap, and that's when I bought 5 more. Because they were under, I think it was like under $13 when I got them.
So DeMillan has a great point.
Sold out everywhere. You can't find them anymore.
DeMillan has a great point over on ELR. You can type in your flavor stash as you get the flavors in.
Mm-hmm. Now that since you're starting new, don't let it go like I have over the years. Like I've got so many flavors that are not in my stash. I'm like, I know I got that.
Like, where's my oh, there it is, my flavor stash. Okay. And then quick find what
they have a new MTL. I mean, you could go MTL on the original Wasp Nano. I don't know.
Yeah, on the original one you can do mouth alone.
Yeah. I love the Wasp Nano. ELR is E-liquid-recipes, Joe Knight. One-on-one vanilla wafer, okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. It does the trick, but there's better flavors out there. So one-on-one, I mean, unless you're specifically looking for one-on-one, it's tough to justify going over to one-on-one and buying it. Mix other people's wrestling mostly. Nice, Joshua.
It's worth a trip just looking at the wide variety of flavorings they have one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them aren't safe to use for vape, but
yeah, you have to be really careful on one-on-one. You have to make sure you're getting stuff in PG. They used to have a category called all-purpose, and those ones were safe to vape, but I think they took that category away. Unfortunately.
Sounds nice, Gunther.
Yeah, that does sound really nice. Real Flavors Peaches is nice. White peaches, absolutely lovely.
I got my
white peach. It's a little throaty, but it's good. Whipped cream milk, undercone, cap sugar cookie. Yeah. If you want, you could add a little bit of flavor or persimmon to that, and it'll bake the peach. Or you could
Leilani maneuver.
The Leilani maneuver. One of my other favorite things to do to peaches and cream is add a 0.25% of TFA brown sugar to it. It's so good. I remember that. So, there you go. Wendy's got a flavor stash, everybody.
Sweet.
Right, all right, well, it's 9:30 now. Wow, we went over our time. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for helping me, both of you, Addy and Fresh. I'm so happy. I can put my weights away now, right?
Yep. You don't need those again for a while.
Okay. My box. And now I know my scale. And I can just leave this top on here, right? As long as I leave it like in a cool, dry place?
Yeah, just somewhere it's not sitting in the sun.
Okay, good.
Yep, and that's the thing about nicotine, everybody. It does not like changing temperatures. So if you're going to leave it out, just leave it out forever.
No, I always keep stuff like on my shelf. So that should be fine.
Joshua Heiss, I do actually like the Wasp Nano better than the Hadley.
I don't think I've had the Wasp Nano RDA.
It's amazing. Like I said, you can get it for less than $10 now.
Yeah.
It's a nice
And then I have all these
single
like-
coil, easy to build, easy to wick. It's just, it's one of the best testers that's ever been put out.
I went crazy on the Nudge 22, so that's what I have now.
The Nudge is a good one too.
I mean, I got 6 of them. So.
Yeah.
And that's every time I'm going to do a testing, I just have them all lined up.
I believe Wendy did make one of her recipes public. Let me go look.
See if it went through, because I tried and I don't know if it went through because it kept going to the thing. I don't think it worked. And I think it's because it was this, it had that checkbox for the use vape ready nicotine base. I think Lumi said that if you do that, it won't save it.
No matches.
No matches.
Yeah, so it didn't save it.
No cigarettes either.
Nope.
Oh, Wayne from DIY just dropped a new recipe.
Cool. Good night, Serena.
He's been on a Flavor West yogurt kick for forever.
You're still the king.
Plus it's chocolate milk, and he added Flavor West yogurt to it. So.
Oh. Well,
90%.
90% there.
I love you, Wayne.
Yes, I do love Wayne from DIY or Die. No, he never jumps in the noted. He never jumps in the noted before or after. I won't get to see him tonight. Like I said, I think I'm on the show tonight. I know for sure I'm on tomorrow.
Well, you're on my show.
I think
not tomorrow, next week.
I think Emily said you were on.
I know Dave said he would like me on, but what's
yeah, like I say, any questions, hit one of us up. I'll put that link out again for people that need the one-on-one help.
Yeah, we need one-on-one help.
Check out Fresh's channel.
Come hang out tomorrow. We're going to be doing something with Real Flavors cookies and cream, which it tastes just like the outside of an Oreo cookie.
Oh,
so I'm not sure what we're going to be doing with it, but it's a wonderful flavor.
What time are you on?
We are on 9:30 p.m. East.
Your time, yeah.
I'll try to make it, but I don't know, because I got to get up so early the next morning. It's really hard for me to go online, but I'm going to try.
Crash out, Wendy. Crash out. That's what replays are for, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
You're going to sleep good tonight knowing now you're a kick-ass DIYer.
I know. Look at this. I'm professional now. I just got 3 more flavors. That's going to make me like 5 in 2 times. That's it. Come on. Just remember, bring your money. Bring your money here.
You don't need to go to Israel no more. You come right to my
Bring your money right here. Right here. You know how people have lemonade stands?
Yep.
I have a Wendy stand. Come and get your juice. Come and get your juice. Well, thank you so much for being here. I had a lot of fun. I hope that you guys seen how easy it is. It's not hard at all. If I can do it, you can do it. I promise you. And we can always go really, really slow. Just like we did tonight. We can even slow it down more if you want to. We can recreate if you need to. And then, of course, having them do their mixes as well is just great. And I'm just really, really excited about getting this going so that we can save you guys money. And not only that, we don't want you to feel like there's no place for you to go. If something goes on, there's a ban and you're stuck, you're not really stuck. All you have to do is just reach out. We're here for you. Like I said, if I don't know the answer, I know who to reach out to, so I can reach out to them and get you the answers. So please feel free to ask as many questions. Don't forget to check out Fresh's show Saturday or Tuesday nights and also Saturday afternoons. Mm-hmm. And Well, Addy's everywhere. Addy's the king.
Like a piece
King
of poop.
DIY out here.
If I'm doing stuff, I like my Vape Sensei with me. So
yeah, pretty much.
I love both you guys.
Well, we love you so much, and we're all here for you. Just remember that, you know, we can't be any closer than we are. The vaping community is one very, very close knit group, and we just got to stay together, fight for our rights, and keep it going. So I love you guys. Have a good night. Love you.
Guys.
Each
Good
and every one of you.
Vape hearts.